Welcome, everyone. Welcome into Purple Lunar Rose Tarot and Astrology. So, tonight, guys, we're going to do all 12 signs. We are going to look at that Leo full moon coming in February 5th. This is at 16 degrees in Leo, guys. So, this full moon is very impactful. I really wanted to talk about this full moon a couple weeks back, but as we all know, um, we've had some what do we call it, towers over here, right? So I had to push back a few lives, but I want to make sure that we talk about this Leo full moon before it gets here. So I am going to be using this Leo full moon energy as we do the readings. Hi, Miss Tina. Hi, Diana. Let me know, guys, sound is okay, picture is okay. I'm always forgetting to turn the sound on. Thank you so much, Diana. Thank you. Um, all right, so let's talk about this full moon because as you can see by the thumbnail, very electrically charged full moon. It's also a very drama and stressful fueled full moon. So again, very important. All full moons, all moons, all the time are important. But all full moons are about releasing something. And this is going to be one of the most difficult full moons. I don't want to say difficult, but most challenging full moons. And I think it really just depends on how much work we've done personally. All right. So, oh, thank you so much. All right. So audio is good. Picture's good. I forgot to change the time on Twitch, guys. I forgot about that. So I need to go do that after this live. Don't forget, guys, we're on Facebook, YouTube, and Twitch all at the same time. All right, so let's talk about the Leo full moon really quickly, and then we'll just jump into the 12 signs. I will timestamp, guys. I will put those in at the end. And yes, I did go and notice that the last 12 signs we did does not have timestamps. So I do apologize for that. I will say that's just when the tower started to fall over here, and I didn't notice that I didn't get those in. So I will try to do those. Sorry. Try to do those at the end of this live stream. All right, so this Leo full moon, remember 16 degrees, is called the snow moon. So if you guys remember the snow moon, hi Tracy, hi Amanda. The snow moon is the clean slate, right? It's the card that shows, I always talk about in Colorado, Wolf Creek, the ski resort, and how the skiers like the new snow because the tracks disappear and it's like you get to start all over, right? So that is what this full moon is doing. But here's the thing. Well, let's talk about some of the energies first. So this Leo full moon is going to cause you to feel very inspired. I know that's true for me. It's also going to cause you to start focusing in on your goals. Your creative projects. You're going to become more creative with this full moon energy. I've been putting shorts out left and right. Sadly, they didn't take off today. They've taken off every day but today. And guys, today is February 1st. So I know that some of you out there have your own YouTube channel and you're out there doing your thing and following your purpose. February 1st, for those of you that don't know, is the date that YouTube has started monetizing shorts. So that used to not be a thing. So it's really exciting. So yes, guys, if you see my shorts out there, a great way to support PLR is just to watch those shorts, hit the like button, share them out. And I just hope they're helpful for you guys. I definitely enjoy making them and they definitely help me in my own healing process. So let's see. Leo full moon energy is also going to cause you to share love that you feel for people more openly. It's also going to help you become more invested in your love relationships. This Leo full moon is if there's a spiritual connection, that spiritual connection will become stronger. So for those of you, of course, that follow me because we're on this very specific journey, that's going to be very impactful for you guys. Again, I will caution that this full moon has a lot of drama and can stir up a lot of emotions. As I say all these things about this Leo full moon, I personally, Rosa over here, have already experienced this full moon energy. I feel I feel the energies anywhere from a week to 2 weeks out. I don't really honestly know why that is or why it's so much. Maybe it's because to help me follow my purpose so that I can come out here and tell you guys what I've experienced and what's coming your way, right? So I will say that everything I said, it's going to inspire you, make you focus more creative projects. You're going to share your love more openly. You're going to become more invested in your love relationships. Any spiritual connections will become very strong at this moment. And I'm not even going to go into all that because it's just so much. But I do caution you guys against the drama. And here's why I say that. Because as I can confirm that all these things are true, Iris, hello. But as I can confirm that all these things are true about this Leo full moon, how you receive these energies is going to be based on the work you've put in. And so I love that Spirit likes to use me as an example. Did you guys know I used to be so like worried what people thought about me? And then Spirit said, get out there and tell people how messed up you are. I swear. Okay, so what I mean by what the work you put in, you want to go back to when we had the Leo new moon. So this Leo full moon, this energy we're in right now, it's causing a lot of drama and could be causing some stress, regardless of how much work you've done, by the way. You're still going to feel that drama and you're still going to feel that stress, but how you receive the positive energies is based on the work you've done. So that Leo new moon would have been August of 2022. So you want to look back what you were doing, midsummer of last year. I was making poor choices. So I just want to say, when my towers came, I was shocked and surprised, but I can't, honestly look at myself in the mirror and say that. I feel like I feel the energies and I knew the whole time, but I was trying to hold on to something that wasn't supposed to be in my path, right? Or at least not any longer. And I am an Aries. Remember, got Aries all in the chart. So we break the rules. What I'm going to say about that, for those of you that are on this very specific spiritual journey, that, you're drawn to me because we're on this journey, right? Please don't break the rules. Not only are we hurting ourselves, but we're hurting other people. And as I say this, I know that some of you are going to hear me and it's going to click. But most of you, it won't. And one thing I've learned with the Leo full moon is, I'm not going to get emotional, I'm almost done, is that it's causing us to face our own fears so that we can finally release once and for all. If you're on this very specific journey that I'm on, this Leo full moon is going to change everything. It's going to completely change everything you thought. So it's jarring, right? Especially when you believe, you guys hear me all the time out here, twin flame, soulmates, karmics, and I thought I knew all the things, right? Here's another thing I want to say. The Leo full moon has taught me. We don't stop learning, guys. There's no quit. There's no, oh, I've got it all, I can go from here. Especially if you're on this spiritual connection journey with me. We can get into the whole free will, you know what I'm saying, if we wanted to, but I feel like that's a whole other show. We just can't break the rules. We have to do the things. I wish I could come out here and be like, yes, you can reinvent the wheel. But no, we can't. It's set this way and we have to follow these steps and we have to follow these rules so that we can become better people, right? All right. Reach divine union. Like that's the goal, right? All right, so that's really all I want to say about the Leo full moon. If you've been doing your work, this energy is still going to be drama and stressful for you, but things will come in easier. You'll be inspired more easier. It'll just work and flow easier. If you've not been doing your work, if you're like me and was out here telling people all the right things, but not actually doing them, then yeah, hold on to your britches because you're fixing to go for a ride. All right, so let's start with Aries. We're going to work our way around the universe to Pisces. This is going to be a long one, guys. If you want to hang out with me, that's super wonderful. I want to mention these readings are for me. They help me. That's why I do these readings. For those of you that are on the same spiritual journey as I'm on, most of my messages will pull out your heartstrings, all the cards. If only one or two cards pull out your heartstrings, it's just because you're not on this specific spiritual path. It doesn't mean you're not on a spiritual path. We all have purpose and we all have a reason to be here. But some of us are here for a very, very specific reason. All right. So let me timestamp. Iris is an old friend of mine, guys, like back from my like middle school days. So I'm just saying, just recently found each other on Facebook. Yeah, and Spirit definitely was drawing me to talk to her, you know what I mean? And so I did. Here she is, look at that. All right, so let's jump in and let's do Aries. Let's do 1018. I like the number. All right, so guys, all the cards I use, I'm going to tell you before I use them. And then, of course, if you want to take a closer look and purchase them for yourself, my Amazon affiliate links are in the description box of this video. It's actually in the description box of any of my videos. All right, so we're going to start out Aries, and we're going to use the Sacred Traveler. I like the Sacred Traveler because it's by Denise Lynn, and she explains the Sacred Traveler is your higher self. So we're literally asking your higher self, what is the energy? So I'm not looking at a specific date. You know how we always do the dates, guys? Hi, Odeka. Odeka on Twitch. I love it. They're all working today. Facebook, YouTube, and Twitch. But so the higher self, energy of the week. Ooh, did you guys see that? Did you guys see that? All right, so cleansing waters, I love it. Thank you. Purification activates vibrant life force. I know exactly what this means, and I'm going to tell you. So when we are full of not purity, not cleansing waters, right? It's hard for us to hear things. I'm just going to use myself as an example. Ready? When I wasn't doing the things like I was supposed to, I got sick often, a lot, right? I definitely was going to the doctor more, had a lot of medical issues. And I'll say this too. I couldn't hear the guidance. And it's like it got worse and worse till it was completely silent, and then the tower exploded, right? So if you also read tarot and you're also out there, you know, trusting your intuition and having this spiritual awakening, you have to pull yourself away sometimes, and just replenish your energy, but also cleanse it. When you're going through these awakenings, Aries, you get to a point where you start eating better. Like I've started to watch my diet. I've started to pay attention to my weight. I stopped smoking, guys, after 30 years, a long time. So I just want to say it's definitely needed. So if you're feeling like you're stuck or like the energy is not, I don't know how not to say it, like not pure, stressful, chaotic, negative, then you definitely need to pull away and have like a cleansing moment. And I feel like that's what Spirit is causing me to do now. I've literally been stuck here. Like it snowed, when the tower exploded over here at PLR. And it's like every time I thought I would get in my car and run, it snowed again or sleeted or ice, you know what I'm saying? So it's like I can tell clearly that Spirit's telling me to sit still. Do I like it, Aries? No, absolutely not. Staying focused, hold the course is on the bottom. So there's that focus. So we're definitely being drawn to really focus on our purpose at this time. Everyone, whether you're on a spiritual awakening or not. Some people are doing this, like, you know, subconsciously. They don't even realize it's happening, but we're all still being aligned. Oh, that's what I was going to say earlier. So yes, Aries, the further you stray, this Leo full moon, you know, the further you stray, the more painful the alignment, right? All right, so now I'm going to use the Heal Yourself reading cards. Guys, I have still not found these on Amazon to get the affiliate link. If you guys find them, please let me know. Everyone keeps asking me about them. And I mean, beautiful cards. I've used them for almost 2 years. Definitely helped me through my journey, and now here we are using them again. But I do want to get the affiliate link in the description box as soon as I can. So if you guys find them before me, please let me know. All right, so here we go. Now, Aries, we're going to look at challenge or obstacle. Challenge or obstacle. And this is not saying that this is a challenge you just must face. This is just saying this is a possibility. This may happen. And then at the end, I'm going to give you guidance, and that's an option that you can take, right? It doesn't mean you have to. All right, so challenge or obstacle for Aries with the Leo full moon. Ooh, alchemy comes out. Number 25. Look at it burning down in the background. Aries. Oh, we burn everything down. We just burn it to the ground. I mean, there's nothing left. You're picking up rubble. All right. So alchemy. I definitely feel like challenge or obstacle with this full moon is something has burned down that you didn't see coming, right? It's now, I feel like the alchemy, it's not necessarily a challenge for you because you already know you need to do that, Aries. But it's like you're having a hard time staying focused on the positive. I don't want to say you're having a hard time finding the positive, Aries. I know that's hard for Aries, but I feel like you've been working on that. I feel like you're having a hard time staying focused on the positive. For me, as an example, it's like I keep pulling the positives out of the delay that I caused. And I keep trying to say, like, you know, I needed to learn this or I needed to learn that, but then I'll start straying to the more negative things. And well, that's not helpful at all, right? So try to stay more like in the positive, pull the positive out of whatever the situation is that is now, you know, literally just ashes. All right, let's look at lesson learned. So remember, when I made this spread, this card is going to help you with the challenge or obstacle. Look at that. Ooh. Rose is getting the spanking. Okay, so remember, Aries everywhere. Procrastination. So that's got my name all over it. And this is lesson learned. So it's like we knew, Aries. We knew we were putting something off, right? And most likely now we know to not do that anymore. And I think too, this has something to do with trusting our intuition, Aries, because I definitely, like, the cat is sticking out to me in the back. And the clock, of course, is sticking out to me. This could be a lot of divine timing. I will say this too, guys. If you are like me, and back in summer of last year, you didn't make, let's say, the right choices to align you towards your purpose in the best way possible, and now you're being realigned, I feel like it's a big lesson in trusting our gut, because I feel like I knew, whether I want to admit it to myself or not, I had that feeling, you know what I mean? And I knew that it may not go how I wanted it to go or how I thought it was going to go. So I do feel like it's not just procrastination about the things we know we need to do, Aries, but it's also procrastination on trusting ourselves and our abilities, right? All right, so let's look at the outcome for Aries. Ooh, the Pride card. That's me today. A lot of I'm sorry's, right? Look at the two faces. Ugh, I'm telling you guys, I am getting the spanking. If you're out there, you're following your purpose, you're doing your thing, congratulations. Make sure you keep doing it. Don't stop for anything or anyone, because I'm just saying the alignment is fierce. But the Pride card talks about you're not always right, Aries. And I know you don't want to hear that. Don't shoot the messenger. But it's true, right? And what I'm going to say about this here, Aries, for me this week, it's been about learning that I am my own monster. I know we never want to hear these things, but I mean, it's factual. I made my karmic a monster. I made my twin a monster. I tried to make my soulmate a monster. But really it's me, right? Like I'm the one that needs to work on me so that these energies don't, cause waves in my energy. You see what I'm trying to say? So I definitely have had a little bit of a lesson in compassion and empathy and but not just for others, but like for myself too. It's like we beat ourselves up and say we should have done all these things for these people, but really what it is we should have done all those things for us. You see what I'm saying? I heard the perfect example the other day, Aries. The plane. You know how I would say fill your cup first, and you can't love someone if you don't love yourself first. And people are like, yes, you can. Don't say that. It's so mean. Okay, well, here's the perfect example. The plane. How many of you guys have gotten on a plane and flown on a plane? The first thing they tell you is put the mask on yourself. You can't save anyone if you can't save yourself. You see what I mean? So I feel like that's the Aries pride lesson this full moon. Again, depending on how much work you've done on the situation, Aries, is depending on, like, that's how that energy is going to flow in. If you didn't do the work, it's going to be one heck of an alignment. If you did the work, well, you're already almost there, right? All right, so let's look at alchemy. What is it that you're trying to alchemize, or what is it that you know that you need to pull a positive from? All right, so we have King of Swords, speaking truth, right? Speaking truth. I don't want to say like I ever lied. I came out here and told people, well, I always tell you what the cards mean, but I told people like what I had learned that I should be doing. But was I doing them? Not necessarily, right? Wanted to, but not necessarily. How's it go? My words didn't match my actions, right? So King of Swords here, I feel like the positive that I've gotten from this situation is I'm not scared to speak my truth anymore. I used to be so worried about what you guys were going to think or say or do or whatever. And it's like this, I almost trying not to like say any names or anything, you know what I mean? But the experience that I had definitely taught me that I don't need to care what anyone thinks, because this helps me. You see what I'm saying? And it aligns me. And I've also learned through all this, Aries, that it's not my job to teach you. It's just my job to show you. Look at that. The High Priestess. I love it. Spirit's got my back. And that's a lesson that I had to learn. I kept considering myself as failing if I couldn't get the message across. I'm just supposed to send the message. When it clicks for you, it clicks for you. That's your journey. You see what I mean? The High Priestess sits at the veil, my favorite card in tarot. She's my clue card for the bridging energy for those of you that are on the twin flame journey. So when we're looking at your masculine energies and your feminine energies, we always look at the bridging energy, and the bridging energy is where the answers are, right? It's usually the current lesson that the soul is learning, right? So I do feel like there's a massive breakthrough. It's like you finally learned the lesson, Aries. All right, for the pride card, look at that. We have the Fool. You can let your pride go, Aries. It's done. It's over. Yeah, I think it's just time. It's time to take the leap of faith. You can't procrastinate anymore. We can't keep pushing it back. We all, at this point, have started to see what our purpose is. And it's really, we can't deny it anymore. All right, so Aries, I'm going to do, I want to say that was the Modern Witches Tarot. The Modern Witches Tarot. All right, so now we're going to do the Angel Inspiration, and I'm going to use these for guidance, Aries. Ooh, I just seen, look at that. So Archangel Raguel. Archangel Raguel is like the policeman of the archangels, right? It's like he comes out whenever there's disputes and he's trying to like make the peace and, solve the issues, right? All right, Aries, let's see. Oh, my goodness. Face your challenges. It's so true, Aries, so true. And you know how I always talk about that rickety wooden bridge? I don't like these bridges because people jump on them, you know what I mean? And then it gets like all wobbly and you're like, yeah. So face your challenges. I will say this, look at the angel. Look at the angel, Aries. So even when we're going through these scary things, ooh, Psalms 23, the verses are going to start coming to me. I've been Bible thumped today, so I'm just saying. The face your challenges, the angels, it's definitely like when you're going through that, well, we call it the dark night of the soul over here. But you know, the dark valley, the darkness, the whatever, the shadows, you know, there's all kinds of different labels, whatever you want to put on there. Always, always protected, always, especially if you're on this specific journey, you have purpose. You have to show other, I almost said teach other people. You have to show other people. We're not teaching people, we're just showing them, whether they take it or not, free will, you know what I mean? So I just will say this, you will eventually. You will eventually. I tried to break the rules. I tried to find a loophole, and let me tell you, there's no such thing. No such thing. All right, let's do one more for Aries. All right, so we have Greet the Dawn. That's got my name on it too. So you have 15 and 23. The 7 is kind of sticking out to me here. So Greet the Dawn. Get up early. Stop procrastinating. Go to bed early. Get up early. Aries, do the things you already know. Aries has been through a war. Aries is the warrior, right? The planet Mars. It's the masculine energy that, again, burns everything down. I will say this. They burn it down in order to protect something or someone, right? It's not like Aries is just out there with this fire torch, you know, for the fun of it. It's definitely the intention was good, right? How you done it, Aries, was probably not so good. But I do feel like a routine can help you, Aries. It's definitely helped me. And it's definitely the going to bed early and getting up early. If I stay up too late or if I have too much stress, I had my first night terror the other night, guys. First one in 2 years. So I'm definitely paying more attention to my patterns, routines, what I eat, drink before bed, all these things. All right, Aries, let's close it out with the famous Moonology Oracle. I'm going to pull as many as wants to come out. I see it. All right, so we have conclusions are within reach. It's full moon eclipse. It's not eclipse, but it is full moon, and I do feel like we are coming to a big conclusion here. It's like the whole, remember I kept saying we're digging and clawing and we're going, just kicking and screaming. That's done, right? I just want to say I am the most baddest asses Aries I know, and I'm done fighting against the energy. So conclusions are definitely within reach. All right, so let's see what else wants to come out for Aries. All right, so we have meditate and contemplate. It's new moon in Pisces. I've been doing a lot of meditation myself. It is very helpful. And look at that. Work through your fears. New moon in Scorpio. Face your challenges. That's what I was talking about earlier, Aries. The monsters. We're always trying to make everyone the monster, and it's actually our own fear. That's the monster, Aries. All right, I'm going to leave it there. I hope that was helpful. If it was, guys, please hit that like button, like, comment, share, all those good things. I'm going to clean up really quickly, and then we will jump to Taurus. Sorry, dropped them. I'm going to put them back, too. I normally keep them out so we don't have, like, repetitive ones, but I'm over that, too. If it's supposed to come out, it'll come out. I will probably swap up the tarot, but we will stick with the Heal Yourself reading cards until Spirit says we're done. Thank you, guys. Thank you. I'm telling you, if you guys knew me like 4 years ago, you would not believe that I'm doing this. I was the pride person. I didn't tell people when I messed up. No way. You know what I mean? Like I was the do-gooder. Do it right. I don't know what you're talking about. I didn't mess that up. I've been reading a new book, guys. I've been reading the Seat of Your Soul. I think that's what it's called. The Seat of Your Soul. I believe it's Gary Kuvaz. I don't think I'm saying his last name right. But yes, it's an older book. I just pulled up the Audible. It was a 25-year edition. And I think I'm on the 3rd chapter and I'm already hooked. Is Rachel in here? I haven't seen her, I don't think. No. But yeah, some of you told me that you guys have read it, so that's where I'm at in my spiritual journey. So those of you that are ahead of me, then you know where I'm at. All right. Oh, Odeka, sweet. No personal readings, guys. It's just the 12 signs. That's why I said come hang out if you want to. You don't have to. It'll be up if you want to come back and check the timestamps. I know Twitch, I can't have timestamps, but yeah, Odeka, no readings today. I know the schedule has been crazy, guys. I'm really trying to get it together over here. Just please be patient with me. I have been trying to stick to the Sunday and Wednesday. So Sunday night we did a collective energy reading. Unfortunately, I was not able to offer free readings that day. And I don't believe I will be today just because these are, we're 30 minutes in and I'm just done with Aries. So that was me. That's my bad. It's because, I told you they're for me. But anyway, so yeah, it'll be a long one tonight. All right, so let's go ahead and timestamp and let's do 3033 because I love the 3s for Taurus. It's funny, I've been giving Taurus the spanking this whole time, going, Taurus, you know what you're doing, but you're not doing it right. And it was me. It was me all along. All right. So, all right, Taurus. So we're doing Leo full moon energy. No timestamps because you can feel this energy before or after. Most people feel it, at the time, but for some of us, we do feel it early, especially for those of you, I think, that are on this, specific spiritual path. I feel like we get the energies early just so that we can learn, discuss, and know what's coming so that we can show others, right? Some of you guys don't feel the energies until after it's done. Full moon will be long gone, and then all of a sudden you're experiencing your full moon energy. I really honestly don't know why, why we experience them at different times. I just know that everyone is a little different. All right, Taurus. So energy of the week. I am using the Sacred Traveler. So we're asking your higher self. What is the energy for Taurus with this Leo moon? So we have rejuvenating rain, clear the past, heal the present. We also have joy in the delight and in the flow. I feel like this is what's coming. I feel like this is what's happening. A little bit like Aries, right? So there's a lot of cleansing. Do you guys see that? So it's a lot of you weren't aligned. So I've had to realign, not me, Spirit. Spirit has had to realign you. You know what I mean? And it's like, it's a purification process. It's a cleansing process. So I do feel like there's something from the past that's been holding you up, Taurus. I've been feeling it for a long time. I know I made the joke earlier, but it was true. I did feel that for Taurus, that I was talking to this Taurus energy that has been awakened, that has the spiritual wisdom, that has the knowledge, that knows they're supposed to. I felt like Taurus, it was more about like spreading the word. You know what I mean? I know that's more of like a religious kind of phrase, but I felt like it was like, you know about God's love, so you should share it. You know what I'm trying to say? And it was like you weren't. And that's kind of the energy that I was picking up. And I just want to say, Taurus, if you weren't, I mean, I was sharing it and not doing it. So, hey, what's the difference, right? So at least we're all on the same page now. All right. So I'm going to use the Heal Yourself reading cards. And let's do challenge or obstacle for Taurus. Challenge or obstacle for Taurus. Yep. So the wild card comes out. You're trying to suppress something. It doesn't fit into the box that you're currently in or the people that are in the box with you. It's like you need to get out of that box and stop suppressing what it is that Spirit's given you. And I do feel like it's some sort of wisdom. It's some sort of awakening, enlightenment. All right. Let's look at lesson learned for Taurus. Soulmate. Ooh. That's a tough one, right? Okay, so remember, guys, in this oracle, there's not like soulmate. I mean, there's not like twin flame or karmic. It's just the soulmate card. So here's another Rosa lesson. Are you ready? I've been pumping out the 3 different types of relationships, which I still strongly believe in, guys. It's true. We experience 3 types of relationships. Not everyone has a twin. I will say that. Like, I'm almost 99.9% sure at this point, this many years later, that not everyone has a twin. I wish I could be like, for those of you that want one, be like, yeah, absolutely. But I can't. And for those of you that want one, your own purpose, your own journey will be enough, I promise. But with the soulmate card, I feel like I'm talking to a Taurus. It does have a soul connection with someone. And what I mean by that, it means that you are experiencing things with them that you can't explain, right? That doesn't quite make sense, that to like regular society in today's time, like you can't really be like, oh, I can hear their thoughts, or, oh, we communicate telepathically, or, oh, you see what I'm saying? So I feel like it's kind of that energy, but you're trying to hide it and you're trying to make it seem like it's a soulmate type of relationship. I've seen that happen with other twins. Have you guys seen that happen where other twins come out and they're like, they meet someone and they're like, oh, never mind. That's not that old person that catapulted my spiritual awakening. No, they're not my twin anymore. Now this person is my twin. It doesn't work that way, guys. You only have one. And that's kind of the energy I'm getting, Taurus, is like you're trying to make it fit what you want instead of just seeing it for what it is, right? All right, so let's pull an outcome card. Look at that. Ooh, Taurus. So the selling out card comes out. So the selling out card says, ooh, I just felt like 2 different. That's interesting. That's never happened before. Wow. Okay, so you could be, Taurus, the one that is giving out too much and your cup is depleted. Can you guys see her in the picture? Like, you know, she's clearly given all of herself, right? And she has nothing left for her own self, right? Like now she can't even pick herself up because she gave everything away. So here's the thing, Taurus. I just felt this weird energy where I feel like for the most of you, this is you. You're giving to this person. You're holding your purpose down for this person. You've already experienced this with this person. So it's like you already know, right? And that's the selling out. So I'm just saying, Taurus, you may be getting just as big as a butt whooping as I just got, or Aries just got, right? But for some of you, or maybe just 1 or 2 of you, I just felt like this floppy energy where it was like, maybe you're the one taking, Taurus, and you know that you're taking. So yeah, that's didn't see that coming. And pay attention to the signs and look how I kind of get the creeps with this card sometimes. Like it looks kind of scary. She's in an old cemetery, like in New Orleans. You know how they have like those what's it called? Like the things that, you know, the mausoleums or whatever, where they're buried on top of the earth. It's got like this old creepy looking tree. The owl is up there. There's fog, there's smoke. Yeah, I feel like you could be around some energy that you know you don't need to be around. It could be someone from your past. Clear the past, heal the present. It's like you've already done this. You already know. I just want you guys to know I did the same thing. It was 3 times. So I feel like 3 times you're out, right, Rosa? It's done. So now it's Rosa time. Hi, Vanessa. All right, so I'm pulling from the Modern Witches Tarot. Remember, guys, affiliate links are in the description box. For those of you that have purchased using the affiliate links, thank you, thank you, thank you. Look at that. Be confident in yourself, Taurus. Be confident. So soulmate, Page of Wands. Spiritual awakening. I'm talking to a Taurus. This is your twin. So I know it says soulmate. And I know we talk about there's 3 different kinds. Remember, soulmates, it's the... balanced. That's a new thing I've learned. Balanced energy. Because I can water you and you can water me. But if I overwater you or you overwater me, you see what I'm trying to say? Now I'm depleted and you're drowning. You see what I mean? So it's definitely balance here. There's balance. But I do feel like twins, it's a spiritual connection that catapults the spiritual awakening. And Page of Wands is spiritual awakening. So I do feel like this is a Taurus that is having a twin encounter. Selling out. Well, that's what they teach us, right? That's what we do. And I'll tell you this, if you learn this in your twin journey and then you go do it 3 more times, watch out. Watch out. All right. For real though. I see it. I see it. All right, so 8 of Cups. Stop doing that. Walk away from that energy. It is done. The Hierophant is on the bottom, Taurus. That is your card. I do feel like your belief system is changing. It's broadening, right? Like it's becoming more. It's like you're hearing the things. You're being pulled to the right places. It's helping you clear this past so that you can be more aware in the present. All right, let's pull some guidance for Taurus. You have the Hope card, so don't lose hope, of course. I do feel like this could be Taurus, Dark Night of the Soul. You see all those dark shadows, the clouds around her, and the light is coming through. So Taurus, you could feel like you're reaching the end of the tunnel, like you can see the light at the end of the tunnel. We have Archangel Uriel. Interesting. Spiritual awakening. Okay, so Archangel Uriel is my favorite, right? It's the fire one. It's the one that says that this archangel is sent down to literally just light a fire under your butt and get you going, right? So you could feel right now like you're in the hot seat, right, Taurus? Don't worry, I do too. It's okay. We're gonna make it. All right. So let's close it out for Taurus with the Moonology Oracle. Work through your fears coming back out. Hold your vision. I've been seeing that myself a lot. And that's the fixed moon, Taurus. Look at the bigger picture. And this is the full moon in Sagittarius. I think this is what's going to help you with this, Taurus, because you're selling out and not wanting to walk away because you can't see the bigger picture. So here's what I'm going to say. A lot of times when we do these readings, guys, we get the impression that the tarot reader is telling you, break up with your person, leave your person, find a new person, you know what I'm saying? And that's not what the message is. That might be what the message that you're hearing, but that's not the message I feel like they're trying to send out. At least I know for me, it's not. I'm never going to tell someone to quit something or quit on someone or leave someone. It's a lesson you have to learn. And a lot of times it's like, let's say you're in a relationship with a karmic and let's say it's abusive and you know you need to leave, right, Taurus? But you don't because you can't picture yourself away. You can't picture, this is all you know, right? So it's like you can't see the bigger picture. You can't see that this is like some lesson that you're supposed to learn and then move on from. You're not supposed to stay stuck in that abusive relationship, right? I do feel like that just happens a lot to us. It's like we can't see the bigger picture. We can't see the bigger outcome. And we only see what we're in and we think that's the way it has to be. And a lot of times when we step away and sometimes even walk away from things, it's easier to look back and see. Again, I'm going to use myself as an example. When someone is with you, it's easy to start to take things for granted. And then when they're gone and you have to start doing the things like cleaning off your own car when there's like 3 inches of frozen ice on it, you suddenly start to remember all the things that someone did for you. You see what I'm saying? And you didn't have to. So it's definitely like, look at the bigger picture. Just because you're walking away, that's what I was going to say. It's like, it doesn't mean it's the end to something. We need to stop doing that. We need to stop telling ourselves or like just cut it off and slice it like a rope with a knife. Like we need to stop doing that. We can't cut cords, guys. We're supposed to heal and work through it. All right, Taurus, I'm going to leave it right there. I hope that reading was helpful. If it was, please like, share, comment, subscribe, all those very good things. All right, so we have Gemini next, going around the universe. So we have Gemini, the air sign. The twins, right? That one wasn't too bad. Aries. The Aries was a big one. All right, I think I'm going to use the Modern Witches Tarot one more time for Gemini, and then we'll swap out and get a different one. Oh, thank you, Sandra. I think putting them back helps clear the energy too. Because like I feel like before I was putting them to the side and then I would just jump right into the next one. And now I have to shuffle more. So it helps like the energy clear. All right, let me grab a drink really quickly. And Gemini, let's do 4508 because I've seen it. All right, Gemini, so we're doing it Leo full moon. No specific dates. Leo full moon is going to be here on February 5th, but you can feel this energy before, during, or after. I am using the Sacred Traveler, so we're asking your higher self, what is the energy for Gemini with the Leo full moon? What is the energy for Gemini? The Leo full moon. Ooh, navigating by the stars. Follow your bliss. So doing something that makes you happy. Solitude and silence, peace prevails. It's very possible that things just got peaceful. But it's possible. So this is perfect example. I was seeing if you did your work in the Leo new moon, from the Leo new moon to now, and we're having the Leo full moon, so about 6 months time, back in August, right? A little bit more, I guess. But if you did your work, then the transition with this full moon is actually easy. It means you could be like actually feeling very focused and very inspired. And I just want to say, if you're on that twin journey, that's very, very true. Whether you wanted to be or not, right? Hi, Jenna. All right. So here we go. Here are your self-reading cards. Let's look at challenge or obstacle. My ears just started ringing. I wonder who came in here. Was it Jenna? All right. Challenge or obstacle, victim consciousness. I used that in one of the shorts. Victim consciousness, it's us, guys. It's us doing it to ourselves. I know you don't want to hear that. You're like, what? No, it's true. Sexual arts is coming out. This is about how you feel about yourself, Gemini. All right, let's do outcome for Gemini, please. Outcome. So we have, how teachable are you? On the bottom, take off your mask, number 11. This is the twin card, right? The 11. And take off your mask. We all know what that means. It's literally, stop hiding yourself. All right. So victim consciousness is a little bit of woe me energy. Like, I have bad luck. Things don't work out for me. That type of energy. Again, with this Leo full moon, what I've learned, Gemini, is that we do this to ourselves. We have to choose our happiness, right? How many have you guys heard that? We hear it all the time, see it everywhere, memes and Facebook and all the things. It's true. And again, it's like you can't recreate the wheel. It's the same thing. So are we going to be happy 24/7? No. But can we get up each morning and choose to make it a happy day? Choose to be more in happiness than not happiness? Well, absolutely. So I feel like, Gemini, this could be about you learning to be happy with something you have. And I feel like it may have something to do with how you feel about yourself. Like maybe you're being too hard on yourself. So sexual arts, number 33, talks about learning to be intimate in other ways other than sex, right? And a lot of times with the twins, it's about the telepathy. You see how the two are in the cloud. So there is definitely like an energy here of like learning something new. So a lot of times this is lesson learned. And so far for what was it, Aries and Taurus, it definitely was already, you already knew this. It's possible, Gemini, that you know this, but I feel like you're learning something new about it because how teachable are you comes out as the outcome. All right, let's pull a little tarot. Look at that. So 3 of Cups comes out. 3 of Cups is 3 is a crowd. 3 of Cups is also about like gathering soul tribe. So if you're feeling like you're under a dark cloud or things aren't working out for you, it is very much could say like gather your supporters and your cheerleaders and the people that motivate and inspire you. Definitely. But it also could be that 3 is a crowd. There's too many people. It's too many people telling you what to do. All right, let's look at sexual arts, how you express yourself, how you feel about yourself. So we have Wheel of Fortune. So something's changing there. I did sense that. It's like you're learning something new. All right, let's look at how teachable are you. We have the Tower. Ooh, I hope you're really teachable, Gemini. Queen of Swords is on the bottom. So Queen of Swords. Hierophant again. Queen of Swords is the queen that speaks her truth and she fights for hers, right? Well, I mean, the king fights for his too, but the king doesn't always speak truth. I guess the queen doesn't always speak truth either. All right, Rosa, get it together. But it's the card that says like sometimes she's cold or sometimes she's like not real open and you know, really friendly. And I just want to say the Queen of Swords has been through some crap, okay? And that's why I don't see her like other tarot readers see her. I feel like a lot of times we use the B word for the Queen of Swords. And I just want to say, I feel like she's been through so much that she's just scared to hurt again. So she protects herself. She builds those walls so high that it takes so much freaking effort to get over that it's impossible for any normal person. You know what I mean? But it's definitely out of fear. It's out of like, I don't want this to happen again. And it's also why she speaks the way she does. So Gemini, if someone's like, I don't know, speaking to you in a very direct way, I feel like it could be you, Gemini, right? The swords. I mean, it could be you speaking directly to someone in a certain way. But I feel like it's like something about someone around you. All right. So I usually don't do this. I don't want us to be scared of the Tower card. How teachable are you in the Tower just tells me that you're going to learn something, Gemini, that is shocking, unexpected. You didn't see it coming. But here's what I will say. The tower's in your way. So there's something on the other side of this tower that you need. And it's like you're having a hard time learning that. So this tower has to happen so that it can get out of your way. And I just want to say you got 2 out of 3 major arcanas here. Guys, I make a point about pointing out the major arcanas because remember, major arcanas are fate. It's divinely God's finger. You see what I'm trying to say? 3 of Cups, this is us. This is too many of us doing these things. You see what I'm saying? But Wheel of Fortune, things starting to turn or starting to move, maybe feeling like you're getting unstuck, you know, wanting to be unstuck. You're fixing to be unstuck. I promise you that. Because the Tower is here. But yeah, it's just an energy of don't be scared of it. It just says that you didn't do the work, so Spirit has to do it for you. All right, but I am going to pull some purple tarot, and let's look at this Tower for Gemini. What is the Tower about? How teachable are you? What is it about? So the Lovers comes out. So this could be about the actual twin journey, right? Because that represents the Lovers. The Lovers represents the twin journey. But it's about the difficult decision. I think this is about choosing happiness, Gemini. I think this is about you getting up every day and deciding to choose happiness. And that's how like you're going to set your intention for the day. On the bottom, we have the King of Wands. This is also about being confident in yourself. I'm definitely seeing like something about lack of confidence here. All right, let's pull some guidance for Gemini. face your challenges. There's something here, Gemini, about you're worried about like how you, I think it's like your looks, like how you look to someone, or maybe you're concerned. I don't know. I've gained weight. When you're sad and not very happy, you will put the pounds on. So I'm just saying, like, maybe it's something like that. Face your challenges will definitely make them drop very quickly. So I don't recommend doing it that way, but I'm just saying. I feel like there's something here about how you feel about yourself, Gemini, and it's saying face your challenges. We also have be content. Yeah, it's like you're good the way you are, Gemini, and it's like you're wanting something to be more. And I feel like something's going to shock you. Maybe someone tells you something like that, and it's like it just surprises you. The Tower is definitely a surprise. The Lovers comes out. Archangel Michael, highly protected, and I did see the Guardian Angel there too. All right, Gemini. Let's close it out with the Moonology Oracles. I do these because these help with your thoughts and emotions. All right, so we have the answers you need are coming, and look at that, full moon in Gemini. So in other words, don't be scared. If you don't know something just yet, or if you're not sure of something, it's like the answers are coming. Meditate and contemplate also comes out for new moon in Pisces. That came out for Aries. So if you have Aries in your chart, I definitely say watch that also. A time to give rather than take. It's new moon in Virgo. That could be what it is. That could be what's shocking. Maybe you think you're going to get something and really you need to give something. All right, Gemini, I'm going to leave it there. I hope that reading was helpful. If it was, please like, share, comment, subscribe, all those very good things. I'm going to clean up, guys, and then we're going around to Cancer. Joan, Leo, and Aquarius. Thank you guys for hanging out with me. Yeah, from now on, I'm pulling on the Tower every time because I want to know. I had a surprising Tower. It wasn't surprising. I knew it was coming. But I still feel like it shocked me, and I'm always like, I'm not pulling any extra because we shouldn't be scared of the Tower. We shouldn't be scared of any cards, but I mean, if you have the ability to get more information, get more information. There's Rachel. I was just thinking about you earlier, Rachel. I was talking about the book. I'm on chapter 3. The Seed of the Soul. Tell me that's it, right? The Seed of the Soul. My phone is my camera, so I can't go look. And it's an Audible, guys. Like I'm a book person. Like I like having the book and like holding. I like going to the library. I could be there all day if people would let me. You know what I mean? But yeah, I'm doing the Audible, so it's reading it to me, which I feel like I can still multitask, get things done. I can take notes at the same time. But it feels weird. It feels like I don't know, like I'm being lazy or something. I don't know. It's just my first audiobook. Jeez. Look at Rachel on a plane back from Australia. Wi-Fi is a little sketchy. That's still cool though, right? All right, Cancer. The energy is flowing. Look at them cards shuffling so easily. Love it. Cancer could be one of the signs. Maybe doesn't get such a spanking. I feel like Gemini, it's more personal. It's not necessarily like you didn't work with the energy. It's just like you're just not seeing the whole picture. All right, let's see what happens with Cancer. So let's do 5839. 5839 for Cancer. All right, Cancer. So we're looking at Leo full moon energy. This is the snow moon. So this full moon is bringing you a clean slate, one way or another. Ooh, Cancer, throat chakra. Breaking trail, a breakthrough is at hand. So a breakthrough is at hand. It's like you're trying to do something you've already started, but something's fixing to get easier is what I'm getting. Fogged in, go slow, take time. Don't rush something is also what I'm getting. All right, let's pull some heal yourself reading cards. Let's see if we can find out what the breakthrough is. The throat chakra locked up as soon as I was getting ready to turn your card. So like you want to say something, but you're not saying it. All right, Cancer, let's see. Or maybe you should be saying, I'm Cancer rising, right? So your rising is how people see you. So, you know, for me, it was about, you know, saying it but not doing it. So it could be something like that too. All right, let's look at challenge or obstacle. Challenge or obstacle that Cancer may face with the Leo full moon. Remember, guys, it's just a possibility. If it comes across your life path, just going to give you a little guidance on maybe how to handle it. All right, so how teachable are you coming back out? And it's a challenge or obstacle. So Cancer, you're not wanting to learn. You think you already know it. Ooh, I'm just saying. I just got that lesson. All right, so we have family and tribe coming out for lesson and learned. And then outcome, say what you mean. Yep. All right, so I feel like this could be Cancer. It's breaking trail. So it's like, this is shifted. You've been on, this is me, right? I've been on this journey. I've been out here telling you guys, you know, live your life from unconditional love. The whole purpose of the twin journey is to teach us unconditional love. Fill your cup. Don't be pouring your depleted cup over everyone. I told you all these things, but at the same time, I was pouring my depleted cup all over everyone. I was not coming from unconditional love. In fact, I strayed so far from where I'd gotten that I turned into this really hard, judgmental person. I was having a hard time finding compassion for people, and I expressed it in really ugly ways. So I just want to say, don't do that. I feel like you already know. You've already been on this trail. You've already been cutting it through. And I feel like now it's like a breakthrough is here, because it's like now you understand. Say what you mean and how important that is. Lesson learned is family and tribe. So like me, I'm out here that you guys are my family, my soul tribe. And it's like, this could be, it's possible that, again, you already knew this, Cancer, but it's like now you're more open to share it, right? Like maybe before you didn't want to admit to like doing something, you know, inappropriately or wrong or incorrect or whatever. And it's like now you're more willing to say, hey, maybe I need to be more honest. Maybe I need to speak my truth more. Maybe I need to tell you how I feel. Maybe I need to tell you something that's bothering me. Maybe, you see what I'm trying to say? And not be so concerned. I feel like when we hold the things in, guys, that's going to be harder than if you just get it out and face it and deal with it. All right, on the bottom, again, pay attention to the signs. So Cancer, you're seeing the signs, and I just want to say I was too. I'm going to swap up, guys. Let's see. Let's do this one. All right, so I'm going to use Llewellyn. How teachable are you? So Cancer learning a big lesson with the Leo full moon. Remember, the clean slate is here. It's a clean slate that you wanted to manifest. So Cancer, you've been asking for it, and now it's here. I was asking for the clean slate too. I just didn't realize this was the clean slate that I needed. I was asking for a different clean slate. All right, how teachable are you, Cancer? Definitely learning a powerful lesson with this powerful full moon. All right, so we have the Seven of Pentacles. Seven of Pentacles is about planting seeds, being patient, waiting for your time of harvest. We have the universe here, so family, tribe. This is definitely soul tribe energy. You see that with the universe? It's like the universe was either telling me, you know, you can't go out here and tell your tribe all this BS. You got to actually do it. Or it's also possible, too, that you guys don't even know this, but it's like I told somebody, I think it was Sandra, she commented on one of my shorts and she said that I help her so much. You guys don't realize how much you help me. When you're on this journey, you can very much feel like you are all alone, like no one understands you. Your friends are like, you're crazy, you have a soul connection, what? You know what I'm saying? And it's like they don't understand because they've not been through it. But then, you know, like I watch other tarot readers, I watch other twin tarot readers, and their words resonate with me because I'm on this journey, right? And it's like the words they use are easy for me to understand because I'm experiencing it. So if like my words don't resonate with you, it's because you're not on this twin journey. It's not a bad thing, guys. I just want to say it's a very challenging journey. But yeah, it's like your soul tribe had a message for you, Cancer. And most likely what that message was is we're just not going to deal with it. Who wants to listen to someone that can give advice but doesn't want to take it? I mean, that's, you know, come on. So I definitely feel like that could be like what lesson learned is here. All right, say what you mean. So speak your truth, Cancer. Speak your truth. And don't give two craps about who says what or what they think. I promise you, we all sin. No one is perfect, and half the people that are talking crap have done the very same thing. So I'm just saying. Four Pentacles, let it go, get it out. You're holding it in, and it's not helpful. All right, Cancer, let's do some guidance. And I am going to stick with the Angel Inspiration Oracle. So we have Be Strong coming out. It's number 31. And Seek Enlightenment, 21. That was a big lesson for me too. You're never done learning. We're never done. I thought I had this twin flame thing down. I was like, oh yeah, I got this. I've been doing this for how many freaking years? No, we're never done learning. It's always a learning process. There's always more to go. All right, let's pull some Moonology Oracle. And Cancer, this is going to help you with your thoughts and emotions. And I do feel like you have a thought, you have an emotion that you want to share, but for some reason you feel like you have to hold it close and you can't. I feel like the universe is saying, share it, share it. All right, so the first one to come out, look at that. What do you need to release? Get it out, Cancer. Conclusions are within reach comes back out, and you and your loved ones are safe. It's new moon in Cancer. So Cancer, this could have something to do with your family. All right, I'm going to leave it there. I hope that reading was helpful. If it was, please like, share, comment, subscribe, all those very, very good things. So we have Leo next. Priceless. Absolutely. It's so true. So true. And I kept straying, and I know you guys could sense it. I know, but I just kept pulling. I kept thinking I was needed elsewhere. Definitely distracted. No excuses. The pride card. So yeah. It's okay though. We live, we learn. I'm back. I think I'm going to keep Llewellyn out as we go into Leo. I do feel like this Leo reading could be very impactful with the Leo moon. I mean, I guess, again, it depends on, you know, how Leo worked with the energies. But yeah, I would say out of all the signs, you're going to be the one, Leo, that has to really, you know, set the pace, do the things. I can kind of tell by the way when I shuffle. So it's like I've seen a couple hiccups, Leo, but for the most part, smooth sailing. All right. Let me grab a drink, guys. Make sure you have water. I feel like, look at us, we're over an hour. Oh, thank you, Diana. All right, guys, here we go. Timestamp, Leo. Let's do 109.19 because I've seen it, Leo. All right, so we're doing the Leo full moon. So again, there's not a specific date. The Leo full moon will be here on the 5th, guys, at 16 degrees in Leo. And this full moon is full of drama, stress. It's just, I called it the electrically charged full moon, and it very much is based on all the different aspects and things that are happening. But again, depending on how well you did the work, Leo, is how you're going to receive the positive energies from this full moon. So let's start with the Sacred Traveler, and let's ask your higher self, what is the energy for Leo with the Leo full moon? So we have staying focused, hold the course. So focus is one of the energies that's coming in with the Leo full moon. We talked about it a little bit at the beginning of the video, Leo. So I do feel like, I remember I said I was shuffling and I could tell when I shuffle, like who's going to have the heavier, harder energies. And I had a couple hiccups when I was shuffling, but for the most part, it was very smooth. So it's like you may have stumbled a little bit, Leo, but you picked yourself up and you're holding the course, right? And look at this. I love it. Transformation on the bottom. A fresh new way of living emerges. About 2 years ago, before I don't want to say strayed or delayed, before I went to learn another lesson. That's what happened, guys. I had to go learn this other lesson so I could come back and be like, hey, I can do this better. You see what I'm saying? It's just a lesson. But before I learned this lesson for the last 2 years, I had seen this tattoo of the Phoenix Rising, and I actually had shared it on my Facebook and was like, this is my next tattoo. And like it just, you know, I didn't never get it, but I have started to save again, guys, and it's definitely coming. But massive transformation for Leo. It's, in other words, you did good, Leo. You worked with the energies, you did the things you were supposed to, and now those positive energies are going to come in a lot easier than most. In other words, your realignment is not as painful. All right, let's look at challenge or obstacle. So remember, Leo, this is a challenge or obstacle that you may face. You may face with the Leo full moon. All right, so we have the healing. So yeah, that's not a challenge or obstacle. You're doing the things. It's very possible you don't like it, right? None of us like it. Without getting into too much detail, I feel like my first week after my tower moment was the hardest, and the first 3 days was the hardest. I do feel like grief comes in waves, guys. So it's like you can be good one day, and then the next day you're not. And then the next day you are, and the next day you are. And you have 3 good days, and then you have one real bad day, right? And it's just a grieving process. It's just getting through. Another thing, Leo, that could be helpful that I learned through all of this over here is to feel your emotions. A lot of times we want to find something to help us escape, whether it's booze, pot, whatever it is. We just want to go do all the things so we can escape and not feel. One thing I learned in this experience was that it was important for me to feel it. If I try to suppress it, once whatever it is I'm using to hold it back wears off, when I have to feel it, it's like times 1,000, right? Don't do that. Just feel it. Just allow yourself to feel it. And I know nobody likes to hear these words that I'm saying. And I know that it's hard and it's difficult and it's challenging and it's painful and it's just grueling. I understand. But I promise you it's going to be easier this way than trying to suppress it, trying to hold it down, trying to drink your way into oblivion, you see what I'm saying? I promise you, it just get it out. I feel like since I've allowed myself to feel the emotions, I'm able to release it. I'm able to feel it, understand it, accept it, and let it move out. Now, I'm not saying they don't come back. Like I said, it's waves, guys, waves. But I do feel like even though the wave may be bigger the second time around, I know how to handle it better this time than I did the first time around. You see what I'm saying? So it's just feel it, let it come out. And I think you are in some massive healing here and you're trying to suppress it. You're trying to be like, I don't want to deal with this. All right, and it's number 21. Let's look at lesson learned. So we have 13, rejection. I made a shorts about that too. Guys, rejection is God's protection. That is a fact. I mean, I cannot make this stuff up. It's so true. So if you've been rejected in some way, Leo, maybe you wanted something and I don't know, you didn't get it, or you were told no, or someone told you no, or I don't know, whatever the rejection is, it was protecting you from something. If this is a person, Leo, if you feel like a person is rejecting you, here's what I'm going to say. It was in my little shorts. Ready? You will keep being rejected until you stop rejecting yourself. So yeah, I'll just cry. So I'm not even going to tap into that one. But I will say this, the rejection card does show the cobweb. So I feel like, Leo, you feel like something's turned you down, but actually it hasn't. Actually, it's still very strongly attached to you. 21 and 13. All right. Let's do outcome. Outcome for Leo. Jenna says her twin flame has a firebird tattoo. And Diana says the phoenix was your last tattoo. I remember, yes. All right, outcome for Leo. Leo has been doing the work. All right, look at that, inner child. So I just want to say, if you heal the rejection wound, if you stop rejecting yourself, you're making massive breakthroughs on this inner child wound. Inner child wound is all about rejection and abandonment. These are wounds that happen in your early childhood. It's very possible that you brought them from a previous previous lifetime. But everyone that I've studied, done readings for, researched, these are childhood wounds. Leo, something happened in your childhood, regardless of what it is. That's another lesson I've learned. Look at me with all the lessons. But I was really hard on my mom. I was really like, my mom, I didn't have very nice things to say about the way we were raised. And it's taken me up until literally today to learn to have compassion for her because she did the best she could. You know what I'm saying? It's like I'm trying to say this the right way, but I feel like I'm not. But yeah, it's like I always try to blame things, you know what I mean? Like, oh, if my mom was a better parent, if my mom was here now and not passed away. You see what I'm saying? It's like I try to blame everything on her. And that's, you know, that's not the way to do it, right? So definitely healing some abandonment and rejection wounds with whatever this issue is. Hold the course. I feel like it's possible, like me, Leo, we have our awakening, right? We go through trauma, we're hurt, we experience something, we catapult into our spiritual awakening, and we start following the things, and we start doing the things. We become more disciplined, we become more structured, more stable, more compassionate. We come from unconditional love, right? And then something happens along the way, and we veer, we stray. We have to go learn a lesson, right? And it's like, I feel like now you're just being realigned. You're being realigned. But I feel like you've done most of the work, and maybe it's not as difficult for you as it is per se Aries. Aries got like, you know, the towers left and right. Taurus did too. But I feel like for Leo, it's a little bit smoother. You're still feeling the drama. You're still feeling the stress. We all are, but it's like you've done the work. So the energy is coming in. It's helping you focus. It's helping you realign. All right, let's pull some tarot. I had them. I put them down. With Llewellyn. Nice, Jenna. Oh my God. Ooh, Jenna, you just gave me the... Oh, you guys. I'm Jenna, I'm gonna say mine too, and you wouldn't believe me, right? That's so crazy. But it's true. Trying to think if I have a picture, can I prove it? Oh, Jenna, the goosebumps. Have mercy. I did not. I wasn't picturing it right when I read it the first time, but when you put the, yeah, I got it. All right. Ooh. Shook me. The signs are there, guys, all the time. All the time. You just got to have faith in them. All right, so healing. What is it that you're healing from? What is it about the healing? King of Pentacles. So King of Pentacles tells me you have responsibilities and you feel like you don't have time for this, is kind of the energy I picked up. Rejection is here, Queen of Cups. So yeah, this is a love situation. You could feel like you're being rejected by someone that you love. Again, it's for protection. So if you feel like someone is rejecting you, it's definitely something about protection. If you feel like you reject yourself, Aries, like in other words, you give to everyone else, but you don't give to yourself, or you accept everyone else, but you don't accept yourself. Why did I say Aries? We're talking to the Leos. I'm so sorry. But I do feel like it's going to be that type of energy with the unconditional love coming with Queen of Cups. Four of Swords is here, inner child. So I do feel like you have healed some sort of massive, massive inner child wound. Most likely it's going to be the rejection. You're going to learn that it's your protection, or you're going to learn that to stop rejecting yourself, right? All right, let's pull guidance. It is cool, but I still got the goosebumps. All right, let's do guidance for Leo with this situation. Jenna, is it the right arm or the left arm? All right, so we have the happiness card. So that's why you're doing all this. That's why we're all doing all this. The Leo moon is definitely aligning us so that we can learn what happiness is, accept what happiness is, collect those happy moments. Because remember, guys, we're not happy 24/7. We have all kinds of feelings and we need to be experiencing all of them. And that's 42. And now we have 22. My ears are on fire. And there's 11 people in YouTube. It's the left arm. I'm not even surprised. Let's just keep going. Nurture your dreams is number 22. So I do feel like it's possible too that you had to put something back until you were able to heal this rejection situation. It's like now you can be more focused on your dreams, whatever it was you were going towards. All right, Leo, let's pull some Moonology to close it out. I don't know, Jenna. You just gave me the most comforting, peaceful feeling I can't even express. All right. So nothing will come of the situation. The void of course moon. Don't overthink something. You're overthinking something about the healing process. Surrender to the divine. That is what's happening. You also have luck is on your side. Bring love into the situation and believe in the impossible. The blue moon. This is my favorite card in the Moonology. The blue moon... it's still my favorite card. The blue moon says something unexpected and good is going to happen. And oh my God, I just had a good confirmation that yes, I caused a delay, but everything has purpose, guys. Everything has purpose. All right, let's clean up. And we have Virgo next. Yeah, see, Jenna just gave me that whole you're in the right place at the right time feeling. See, it's like you guys don't realize how much you helped me in the process of all of this. This journey can be a very lonely journey until you understand. But it's like while you're getting through the process, it can feel tragically lonely. And here's something I will say, because I'm learning to be honest. Ready? Even when you're with someone, you always feel it. It's always there. It's always pulling. You can ignore it and try to run from it and lie and say you don't feel it. But it's there. Oh, thank you, Diana. Well, we can shuffle a little longer. All right, guys. All right, Dana, I'm going to jump in and ready. 125 even for Virgo. 125 even. All right, Virgo. So we're looking at the Leo full moon. No time, no date stamps. Leo full moon does come in on February 5th. So you want to look around that date. But remember, some of us feel the energies early. Some of us feel it later. So Virgo, Leo full moon. Full of stress, drama. It's giving you a clean slate. And I just heard family is supposed to have something to do with your family, Virgo. All right, let's see. I'm using Denise Lynn, Sacred Traveler. So I'm asking your higher self, what is the energy? What is the energy for Virgo? We have overcoming obstacles, and there's that Phoenix rising again, transformation, a fresh new way of living emerges. I feel like this is the case because you're overcoming the obstacles. I just want to say, though, that's going to be a giant obstacle. It's like you almost couldn't get around it, but you did. On the bottom, we have expand your horizons. It's like you're coming out of your shell, coming out of the box. Maybe you were limiting yourself, and that could have been causing obstacles for sure. All right, Virgo, let's do the main spread with the Heal Yourself reading cards. Jenna is a Virgo rising. Challenge or obstacle, we have procrastination. Putting something off you need to do. That's probably why the obstacle got so big. See how like it's almost blocking the path, like it's almost all the way. So it's like you procrastinated and it got worse and worse. Selling out is lesson learned. And then we have healing coming out on the bottom for the outcome. How teachable are you is here on the bottom. I feel like there's something about your healing process that you're learning, Virgo. Let's pull a little tarot. I'm hearing triple goddess. All right, Virgo, let's pull the triple goddess tarot. Let's see if we can find out what you were procrastinating. So, challenge or obstacle. It's like knowing you need to do something. This is shadow work. Ooh, that just came in. Ooh. Ah. All right, let me get it together. This is intense shadow work. This is me. This is my week. I'm with you, Virgo. I got you. I understand. Okay, this is about looking deeply within yourself. I'll go over the cards and tell you what they mean in just a second, but I'm just getting it so fast. It's about you looking deeply within yourself. Um, so the selling out, remember depletion, you're giving, giving, giving. Virgo, you think if you give, then you're doing right. But this is lesson learned, and you already learned this lesson. And you're like procrastinating, putting the healing off. Like you want to keep giving. I just did this, Virgo, and I cannot express to you the pain that has come with the realignment. There's just no words. All right, so Knight of Cups is here, and that's how I know this is someone you care for, someone you love. I felt family when I was getting ready for Virgo, like turning the cards over, so this could be like someone in your family. The selling out has the Eight of Cups. I don't like to say walk away, right? Because that's what all the tarot readers say. The Eight of Cups means you're walking away. You're not walking away. You could be. I don't know, Virgo. Maybe you are walking away from someone. But I feel like for the most of you, you're walking away from this energy. You're done with this energy. You're done giving people your depleted cup. I'm done giving people my depleted cup. In the end, I hurt people by pouring depletion on them. You see what I'm trying to say? And I feel like that's what you're learning. We have the Queen of Swords here, so I do feel like you're going to be victorious in this healing process, but you're going to have to open up to it. The Queen of Swords is the walls. Remember, she has those walls. They're super high, and you're going to have to the walls. I just seen this. I'm not going to remember what it said, but it was on Facebook. I totally just seen a thing. I was like, what's the difference between walls and boundaries, or boundaries and walls? Walls is to like protect others, and boundaries is to protect yourself, something like that. I forget how it goes. It's all right to have healthy boundaries, but it's not all right to build walls, especially if you're trying to heal. And here's just an example. Let's say you're Rosa, me over here, decide you're going to go to therapy. This was years ago, guys. And I start going to therapy, and I went for the first 6 months, and I just blew all the smoke up her butt that I could think of, and just told her everything she wanted to hear. And she was like, "Oh, you don't need therapy. You're good to go." You see what I'm saying? I ended up having to go back 6 months later in a complete breakdown. But you see what I'm trying to say? Like, it's something like that. It's like you're not being honest with yourself about this healing process. And I will say I picked up strong shadow work energy. And what does that mean? It means that, like me, I'm going in and seeing that my karmic was not my monster. I don't need to run from that monster my whole life. My twin is not a monster. I don't need to run from that monster my whole life. The monster was actually the fear that was inside me. You see what I'm saying? And that's what I need to conquer. So I feel like that could be what's happening to Virgo. All right, let's pull Angel Inspiration for guidance. That is weird. It's usually the delay is usually on Facebook right now. All right, so some guidance for Virgo with this situation. So I will say, Virgo, out of all the signs so far, I feel like you are taking the hardest hit, which means that your realignment process is painful. We have the Friendship card. I got the goosebumps again. I'm not really sure why. I got them right when I seen the mirror, so I could be talking to someone on this very specific spiritual journey. We also have forgiveness. Of course, it could just have something to do with forgiving a friend, but I don't. I think this is self-reflection. See how she's looking in the mirror? I see that shadow work. You have to forgive yourself, Virgo. You have to be kind to yourself. You're kind and loving to everyone around you. You need to give that energy to yourself. Archangel Michael, again, on the bottom, again, highly protected. All right, let's pull some Moonology Oracle. Sandra says no Virgo in my chart. Do you guys know what that means when there's nothing in that house? Does that mean that you don't have any energies from that house? No. It just means that in this lifetime, in this specific lifetime, that may not be your biggest focus. Or it may mean that you may have the less challenges, right? And that's the work serve. So it's like, Sandra, work serve. So how do you serve in your work? Comes easy to you, right? I'm getting these charts down. Guys, the Etsy shop is 50% off. If you guys have not gotten your birth chart readings, it's the big $55 one. I know it's up there, but it just takes so much work, guys. I have to make sure that you're serious about it. But I just want to say it's 50% off right now. So it's a good time, guys. Goes through Valentine's. We have What Do You Need to Release? That just came out. A time to give rather than take. There it is right there. New moon in Virgo. So that's what you're doing. And look at this. It's a time to give rather than take. What does this mean? Does this mean give to other people? No, you're walking away from that. It's a time for you to give to yourself. What you've been trying to give to everyone else, give to yourself. Then your cup gets full, and then you're not pouring your depletion on everyone. You're pouring love and all the good things, right? Hold Your Vision is here, fixed moon. So I'm getting a strong sense. I don't know why I'm going to say it, but I'm just going to say it. Strong twin energy here with this Virgo. Definitely about forgiveness. I am seeing the reflection. I do feel like this is actually a Virgo that's doing shadow work, but you're definitely on this journey. All right, I'm going to leave it right there. I hope that was helpful. If it was, please like, share, comment, subscribe, all those very, very good things. We're going to clean up, and then we have Libra next. Libra next. The Scales of Justice. I just want to say those scales have been getting me. But it also has brought balance. So I think I'm going to leave the Triple Goddess Tarot out for Libra. Purple Violet on Twitch. Hello. Always sending me the hugs. I love it. Amanda Dobbs. Amanda's with us. Sandra said earlier, I think I seen it where she said I wasn't paying close enough attention. I will say, guys, it is hard to do this by myself. I mean, I know you guys are there helping me, but I mean, as you guys all know, most of you anyway, you know, I used to have help here. So it is a lot harder, but I'm not as nerve-wracked about it. Like, I used to be so nervous about, like, the comments or someone being mean or rude, and it's like, now I'm so protected. I'm so good. Like, yeah. And I mean, if someone tried, the karma that they must have to worry about, like, I don't even want to know. You know what I mean? All right. Drink some water, Rosa. Oh, yes. Unfortunately, we can't have this many people. You see how many people are in here? Let's see. We have 8. You got YouTube. 1, 2, 3. Facebook. 4. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Dennis Estevez on Twitch. Hello. Look at Twitch picking up. Twitch is the late nighters. Twitch is like Twitch Tarot. The energy for Twitch Tarot is like super chill vibes, super laid back. And I feel like it's definitely the late nighters are like the tarot party crowd, right? The early morning tarot is like the more real serious, you know. I guess I'm serious too, but I don't know. We gotta laugh sometimes, especially at ourselves, right? I mean, this is life full of chaos lately. Relationship, I wish for now I realize I'll never be, and doing my best to move on for myself. Oh, Amanda, I'm right there with you. Right there with you. All right. You know what, though? You guys want to hear something crazy? I'm ready. I'm ready. Miss Tina tried to tell me a long time ago, you know, you got to spend time by yourself. Like after I divorced, you know, and I didn't listen. I was like, no, I got too much life to give. I just want to go out and enjoy life and meet people and be in relationships and blah, blah, blah. And yeah, it's that's how I learned now. It's like you can tell people, I can come out here and tell you guys all this stuff, but I mean, until it clicks for you, it doesn't, you know, I'm just really shining the light so that when it does click, you can be like, oh, that lady Rosa, she said whatever, and you know what I mean? And then you know. But yeah, I can talk till I'm purple in the face, and it doesn't work until it clicks for us. But I'm finally ready to like spend time with me and make me better, right? So yeah, to each of us in our own time. All right, 13838 for Libra. I love the number synchronicity. So let's see what happens for Libra. So we are looking at the Leo full moon. The Leo full moon is coming out on February 5th. I'm not putting any type of like date stamps on here because you could be feeling it early. You could feel it as the Leo full moon is here. You may even feel it after Libra. Everyone feels the energies at different times. All right, so I'm using the Sacred Traveler. So I'm asking your higher self, Libra, what is the energy? What are you working with this Leo full moon? It's heavy. It's heavy energy. Cards feel like they weigh 1,000 pounds. So we have staying focused. Again, rainbow blessings on the bottom. Blessings are showering your life. You don't see it that way at all. Nope. All right. So just so heavy. Have mercy. Okay. So rainbow blessings. Blessings are showering your life. You're out here. You're in here. Outside here where the rainbow is. That's where the blessings are. But you're having a hard time staying focused. The Leo full moon is going to help you stay focused, but I'm definitely getting this energy, Libra, like you haven't quite felt this yet. You may have touched on it, I feel like, and then pushed it back. But it's here. And so here's what's going to happen. So let's say you've been feeling this energy of, remember, full moons are all about releasing something, but you're scared too. You have fear. It's always the fear, guys. We always say that this is the devil and that's the devil and this is bad. You know what the devil is? It's fear. That's it. Really, for real. I mean, that is like the worst thing. But it's like the fear is holding you from getting what it is that, one, you've earned, because staying focused means you've already been focused. You've already been trying to do the things. But it's like now you're at the end of something. You've put the work in. Now you're at the end of something. And what it is, I feel like this has something to do with like your faith, surrendering. It's possible, Libra, and please don't shoot the messenger. I'm hearing I'm getting that you tried to control something to like minute detail, and then you just didn't go right. And it's like now it's almost like I felt when my tower came, it was like the pieces were so small. It was like ashes. How do you put this back together, right? Whatever it is that you're dealing with that's causing you fear, that's causing you from stepping into this light, to stepping into these blessings, will be removed one way or another. So I will say this, staying focused, Libra, tells me you may already know what this is. I promise you it is best to work with the energy instead of against the energy. And just because you're releasing something, I feel like for some of you Libras, this could be a person. And a lot of times we have such attachment to people, and I can make this easy for you. Ready? Nobody knows the future. I don't know the future. You don't know the future. Nobody knows the future, right? It's not even wrote yet. It's not even happened yet. It's not here. We're supposed to be in the present, right? So presently, you need to remove yourself from the situation. Does that mean that it's going to be like that forever? No, we don't. How do we know? You see what I'm saying? Look how stuff changes in such a short period of time. I mean, I'm just saying, like, I thought I had everything down just a couple months ago. I thought I knew where I was going. I knew where my, business trajectory was headed. I had a plan, you know what I mean? And I promise you, God doesn't care about our plans. It's not about our plan. So I feel like you're already doing the things, Libra, but something is stopping you. It's the surrendering. It's going and doing it. Let's say this is about a job. Let's say you're at a job and it's not fulfilling and you don't like it and it's not working for you, but like you don't want to admit that, like, I don't know, maybe you went to school for a really long time for this job and then you get there and it's like, oh, this isn't even fulfilling to me. This isn't my purpose. This isn't what I want to do. And it's like, you know that you have to step away from this in order to find these blessings in your life, in order to find this type of happiness. But it's like, you know, I know you know because of the staying focused. So it's like you already know you're supposed to do this, but you don't because your job pays your check, gives you a paycheck, and it pays your bills and it keeps a home over your, head, whatever, I'm trying to say. But, and again, I'm not telling anybody go quit your job. I'm never going to tell you that. I'm never going to tell you to go do something that's going to put you in a worse situation than you're in. But what I will tell you is maybe you need to shift perspective. Maybe instead of how much more can I put into this? Okay, here's an example. For me, it was the channel. YouTube is not a fan of the tarot, right? We all know, all the people are talking about it now. Yay. But anyway, it's like, I kept pushing. I kept putting more and more and more into it. And it didn't do anything. It didn't help in any way. It was because I was putting my efforts into the wrong thing. There was something else in my life that I was doing wrong. There was something else in my life. I just had something touch my hair. Oh, have mercy. But that I was needing to, put my focus on, but I was refusing to. And so it's like something has to happen so that you can put your focus in the right place. All right, I feel like that's going to be the energy. Let's pull from the Heal Yourself reading cards. No Libra for Diana. What's that mean? Does that mean that you feel very balanced at most times, or it's easy for you to find your balance? Maybe easier than most. Easy for you to balance work and home. Or at least it won't be a major lesson. All right, Libra. Challenge or obstacle for Libra, please. Challenge or obstacle. I think you already know. You just have to be brave enough to surrender to do it. You have to know that Spirit's going to catch you. If you're being drawn to do something, it's going to be there. So we have, look at this. Spirit's got my back. Number 29, discover your life's purpose. Don't hold it back. Don't be scared to go do what it is that you know you're being called to do. I understand the fear. I do. I understand thinking I can't leave this check. I can't leave this thing. I left a job, what I called my first adult job. I had gotten a job at Lowe's with like benefits and incentives and bonuses and all these. I had to leave that to come do this. And let me tell you, I was scared. It took me like a year, but I did it. And have I, are we rich? Well, absolutely not. But I make enough that I can survive. I make enough that I get through. I make enough that I can do more. You see what I'm saying? And I will say this, what you put in, you get back. So if I'm busy being distracted and going and putting my energies into another person or another situation and I'm not following my purpose, well, you're not going to make a whole lot of nothing, right? Discover your life's purpose is your challenge or obstacle, Libra. So I feel like you're trying to figure out what calls you, what is calling you. I feel like you kind of know because staying focused, it's like you felt it. Inner child, this could have something to do with like therapist, counseling, something like that. Inner child is abandonment and rejection wounds. This is lesson learned. I do feel like this is lesson learned. I immediately got like counselor, therapist, something like that. It's like, so let's say maybe you decided you were going to go be a teacher. You decided I'm going to go teach, I don't know, English in the 4th grade. And then you get there and you're teaching school and you're like, I thought this was what I wanted to do, but I don't feel like I'm really helping the children as much as I could. You see what I'm saying? Maybe you went through something when you were a child that's going to help other children. You see what I mean? That's your purpose. That's what's pulling you. And it's like you're doing this other thing, which is close to what you wanted to do, but it's not really aligned with where you're supposed to be. All right, so the outcome, we have the soulmate card. Ooh, I don't necessarily want to say Ooh. It's possible when you heal these wounds that you attract that energy towards you. So yes, Libra, if you're looking for a relationship, if you're trying to draw or pull your match to you, guys, if you're trying to pull your match to you, I know you probably think at this point I have no idea what I'm talking about. But I promise, 3 different types of relationships: twin flames, karmic, and soulmates. Remember, not everyone has a twin flame, but we're always looking at our sun sign. Who's compatible with our sun sign? Well, you know why we keep picking the same person? We keep making the same mistakes? Because our sun sign is such a general, broad energy about us. Your moon sign, or even, I feel like the moon sign is so important, and it's like we don't pay attention to it. Your moon is what controls how you feel, and you feel a certain way about everything. You see what I'm trying to say? It's very possible you could be trying to draw someone to you. That's like where you are, right? I recently said that. Like, I feel like I want someone to meet me. I don't want to have to pick anyone up. I want them to meet me where I'm at. And I don't mean that like I just mean like an ascension wise, right? But it's also possible for some of you Libras that this is a relationship that's holding you back from being able to follow your purpose. All right, so help from above is here on the bottom. Let's see what kind of help. I love that. Diana says she has more of her moon sign in her chart than her sun sign. And mine is all sun sign. Aries, Aries everywhere. All right. So discover your life's purpose. Have mercy, Libra. You're ready, aren't you? And look at that. So it's the 10 of Pentacles and the 3 of Wands. 10 of Pentacles is happiness, fulfillment, having everything you want. So remember, 10 of Cups is happy home, happy family. So that's like emotional contentment. But remember, Pentacles encompass everything: your physical life, your spiritual life, your absolute everything. So it's like your purpose is going to give you all those feelings that you've been trying to get everywhere else, whether it's from people, situations, jobs. If you start following your purpose, you're going to get all that stuff that you've been trying to get from those other people or other situations. 3 of Wands also came out with it. I'm going to go ahead and take it because 3 of Wands is about taking action. Everybody knows that 3 of Wands is about a brighter future, hope for your future. Absolutely. But it means you have to take action. If you want to accomplish these goals, you're going to have to take an action. So 2 of Swords is here. 2 of Swords is that card that says you feel like you're stuck between a rock and a hard place. I feel like you have unstuck yourself, Libra. I feel like this is actually, for some of you, I feel like this has already happened. Very recent, but it's happened. Because the opportunity came in. So Minnow Pond, guys. I watch Minnow Pond. I love Minnow Pond. Teaches me how to read tarot every day. But anyway, he talked about the 2 of Swords one time, and he said, notice there's always a moon. Yes, you're stuck between a rock and a hard place. Yes, you are. Nobody's denying that. A lot of times people will say, you're not stuck. You're choosing to be stuck. No, you really are. You're stuck between a rock and a hard place, right? But now a new opportunity comes in, and that new opportunity is most likely this Leo full moon, right? All right, let's look at that soulmate, because I don't necessarily sense soulmate energy. I'm picking up a little bit of karmic energy, and it's very possible it's stopping you. Yep. All right, so we have Capricorn energy coming out strongly. It's not stopping you anymore, is it, Libra? All right, so this is the Triple Goddess Tarot. Remember, guys, if you want to check any of these cards out or you want to get them for yourself, my Amazon affiliate links are in the description box. Triple Goddess Tarot, they're all women. I love this deck. But anyway, so this is the Devil card in the Triple Goddess Tarot. And notice that there are no 2 people bound. See, the chains have been broken. You see the gray hair? It's actually called the Crone card in the Triple Goddess Tarot. But it means that she has gained wisdom. She's broken free from those chains. There's no devil on this card. There's no toxicity or unhealthy whatever. I definitely sense that very recently, Libra, you broke away from not a soulmate energy, of a more karmic energy. But I will say that I feel like you've healed something. Like, in other words, you had to have that karmic relationship in order to heal some sort of like the rejection and abandonment, like those inner child wounds, right? All right, so on the bottom, we have 10 of Swords. Another confirmation, Libra, you've already done this. This is done. This is like, the outcome is this crone energy. The outcome is now you're going to draw in the person. When you raise your vibrational energies and you fix you, Libra, you're going to draw in someone. I kept saying, like, why do I keep drawing in the same people? Like, why do I keep drawing in these people that you know, struggle with certain things in their lives? It was me, guys. It was me. I was the one drawing them all in. You see what I'm saying? So when you raise your energies and when you ascend and you enlighten yourself and you get into these higher vibrational energies, you draw in the real, the true match to you, right? I'm not saying these other people have no importance. Everyone has purpose, guys. Everyone has purpose. Even your most challenging, difficult relationships, there was purpose. All right. Capricorn energy is sticking out strongly. Libra, check your person's moon sign. Moon sign. All right, let's pull guidance from Angel Inspiration. So we have embrace change. It's here. You could be having difficulty. I think it's because you don't realize how much better you're going to feel once you start following your purpose. Libra, you've been doing this for this other person and you've been giving them everything you had. And now you're going to be able to put all of that energy into you and your purpose and your healing process. We also have the love card, number 33. I do feel like this has something to do with a relationship. This could be also about learning what unconditional love is. Absolutely. I feel like there's one more. One more. So we have 29 and 33. Greet the dawn. All right, don't let the depression get you, Libra. I know I feel like it's shaky. Like, you did it, but you're still questioning. You're still a little, you don't want to embrace the change, right? You want to have this wisdom, this power of this crone, but you don't want to have the vulnerability of not knowing what's around the corner. You stayed so long in the situation because it was the comfort zone, right? And so now you've moved out of your comfort zone. Greet the dawn. Get up early. Miss Tina tells me go out in the sun. Let the sun hit your face. Don't let the depression bring you down. You've done something massively powerful here. All right, let's pull some Moonology Oracle to close it out for Libra. Beautiful reading, Libra. And I mean, just applaud yourself for your courage and bravery. Let's pull Moonology for thoughts and emotions. Bring love into the situation. There's definitely something here about unconditional love. A lot of times it's where we're giving ourselves to someone else. And I'm not saying they didn't deserve it or nothing like that, or they didn't need it. I'm sure they needed it, and that's why you were there. But now it's time. See how she's pouring? Now it's time. It's the new moon in Aquarius. It's time to pour that into yourself, Libra. All right, so expect powerful changes. It's new moon eclipse. Let's do one more. Communication is key. We have new moon in Gemini, so I could be talking to a Libra on the twin journey. Ooh, and prosperity lies ahead. So in other words, once you finally released whatever it was and accepted the change, because you couldn't release it and then you linger, right? Because you don't really want to close it out. You know you have to, but you kind of linger. Maybe, I don't know, you keep communicating or you keep seeing the person, or I don't know, but there's definitely something about straight communication, direct communication is needed. All right, I'm going to leave it there. I hope it was helpful, Libra. If it was, please like, share, comment, subscribe, all the very, very good things. All right, so we have Scorpio next. Aww. All right, let me get rid of the scammer really quickly, guys. Give me just a second. Guys, all personal readings are through the Etsy shop only. We are growing, so unfortunately, we do have these scammers that like to come in here and want you to go click the buttons. Please don't do that, guys. Please don't do it. All right. I just want to say, though, if you do, you can't yell at me later. I just want to say, he typed fast. Like he tagged like 2 of you guys in there. When it first started happening, people were like, why aren't you upset? And I was like, because it means we're growing. Someone thinks I'm good enough to come and clone my page. All right. That Libra one was intense, and I got a feeling the Scorpio one is going to be too. I'm like, oh. All right, so I know we have some Scorpios in here. Yeah, they did. It's okay. I got it. All right, Facebook, if I accidentally delete one of your comments, I apologize. I'm just trying to get rid of the scammer. And yes, guys, private readings through the Etsy shop only. Anita, hello. Private personal readings, Etsy shop only, guys. I do offer free readings sometimes. I don't want to say every Sunday. But Sunday nights normally. So after like the collective reading, maybe we'll do that Sunday night. But yes, all readings will be through the Etsy shop. Guys, I have more time now. My schedule has opened. So if you guys didn't see it, you know how you used to have to wait 3 to 5 days for my readings, which you guys always did because you love me. I love you so much for always being so patient with me. The big readings are still 3 to 5 days, but the little readings, the $19.99 ones, I've brought down 1 to 3 days. Yes, guys. So yes, if you haven't checked out the Etsy shop lately, make sure to go do so. I almost put those personal readings on my website, but I really like the accountability of Etsy. Everyone knows what Etsy is, and yeah, just definitely works out a lot better. And then we don't have to worry about scammers. Right? Scorpio, Moon, Rising, and Neptune. Ooh, Diana. Ooh, Neptune. Diana, that's why you don't remember your dreams. How did I not see that before? Remember, Scorpio is the deep pool. Scorpio is the deep, deep pool of water. Remember, you have Cancer, Scorpio, Pisces. Cancer and Pisces is flowing water. Scorpio is that deep, deep pool. A lot of times when I'm working with people that have depression or just depression. I feel like a lot of times when we're doing readings, when I'm working with someone with that type of energy, I pick up a lot of Scorpio energy. And I think it's definitely like that deep, deep pool. It's all those deep emotions, those darker emotions, the things we don't show people, we hide from people. You know what I'm trying to say? So that would make sense why you struggle to remember your dreams, Diana. But that also tells me that you have some really deep, intense dreams. All right. Sorry, guys, my music stopped. I had to put it back. All right, deep breaths. Scorpio, what are you doing? All right. So guarded. So true. So true. All right, let's timestamp 202:48 because I waited for it. 202:48. That Libra one was long. All right, Scorpio, we're looking at Leo full moon. This is the snow moon. It is the clean slate moon, and you will arrive to the clean slate one way or another. The cards are shuffling easy, Scorpio, but I got a feeling it's possible maybe something's opened up for you. Yeah. All right. Okay. We have uncovering treasure. Oh, Scorpio. Beneath the surface lies a great bounty. We were just talking about all the Scorpio things. I'm looking right at it. You guys can't see my chart, but I have this big poster Miss Tina gave me, like right in front of me. So some of the strengths for Scorpio are wise, magnetic, intense, resourceful. Some of the weaknesses are obstinate, compulsive, and distrusting. Beneath the surface lies a great bounty. Distrusting is sticking out to me. You didn't believe something before, Scorpio, and you believe it now. It's possible this could be about someone else, but I think this is about you. Scorpio, very deep, very intense, and always going through transformation. Always, right? As the rest of us experience it from time to time, Scorpio's whole life is a massive transformation, a massive phoenix rising, right? So I feel like Scorpio, there's something that was either being kept from you or you dug deeper to find out what it was and actually found treasure instead of thinking you were going to find, I don't know, darkness, right? I feel like that's kind of what's happening to me is I'm having this lesson that I'm having to learn, and I can see it as something that's painful and not good, or I can see it as something that's going to make me a better person. So it's really all about how we see it too. Great adventure, take a risk, venture forward. I think you're questioning doing something because you believed something for so long, Scorpio, and Spirit saying it's okay, take a risk, venture forward. All right, let's pull some Heal Yourself reading cards. Scorpio, Sun, Mercury, and Midheaven. Oh my goodness. I feel like I knew that. I just seen your chart the other day. We have a lot of Scorpio. It's my counterpart, guys. I don't have any Scorpio. Isn't that crazy? It's the counterpart. That's where the Scorpio comes from. It's been that way since the get-go. It was Aries, Scorpio, and Capricorn. And I think it's because our moon signs are Capricorn. All right. Challenge or obstacle? Challenge or obstacle for Scorpio. Ooh, pay attention to the signs. And I got the goosebumps again with the goosebumps tonight. Yeah, you're seeing stuff, Scorpio. You're seeing stuff, and you could be trying to ignore it. That could be the thing that's shifting, and it's like now you're starting to realize, oh, I shouldn't ignore these things. They're actually leading me to something good, right? But I can understand why the fear. The dreams card is here. Ooh, but I want to say it was coming out in reverse. It's not really a reversal reading energy for this. It just says that it could be like delayed. So the dreams card could be about messages in your dreams. I imagine, Scorpio, you probably are getting messages in your dreams, especially with paying attention to the signs and maybe like you're not seeing them. Diana, we were just talking about this, right? Like everything's so intense. It's so deep with Scorpio that maybe you're having a hard time like recalling, pulling it back. But I do feel like this could actually be about your dreams, something you wanted. That's the treasure, right? And it's like, it's something's trying to show you that you can have this, or something's trying to show you like the way to get this, something like that. All right, let's look at outcome for Scorpio. Help from above. So Spirit steps in. Ooh, let's see, Scorpio. Let's pull some tarot and see how Spirit steps in. Because again, depending on how you've been doing the work since the Leo new moon back in summer of 2022, is really depending on what kind of help that is. Is it a tower where Spirit comes in and just says, I'm tired of waiting for you to do it, so I'm going to do it for you? Or is it, you know, guidance and you do it yourself, Scorpio? Let's find out. All right, so I'm going to stick with the, ooh, look at the sticky mess. Ooh. I'm going to stick with the Triple Goddess Tarot. And it's heavy and sticky. All right, let's see what happens. Pay attention to the signs, Scorpio. Quit ignoring the signs. I was ignoring the signs, and I'm telling you, I got the biggest spanking from Spirit this last week. Don't do it. Don't do it. All right, so it's going to have something to do with your future, what something is, something that you want. But you're not taking action towards it, because the Three of Wands, remember, it's about greater future, hope for your future, but it's wands. So it's like you have to take action, and you have to take passionate action. You can't take like grudgingly action. You can't be like, oh, I'm going to go do this, but I don't really want to. You see what I'm saying? No, you have to be passionate about it. There's definitely something about getting excited for something and taking action. I feel like you're seeing the signs, but it's possible you're scared and you're ignoring them. I think you're scared because you didn't realize that it was a treasure. I feel like you may have saw something as, I don't know, scary, challenging. All right, let's look at that Dreams card. Dreams card is in the lessons learned. And we have Knight of Cups. So Knight of Cups is a messenger. Be careful here, because Scorpio, this is the Leo full moon, and this Leo full moon is full of a lot of drama and a lot of stressful energy. And a lot of times nights can be reckless. I feel like Scorpio, there's something about you, maybe you're dreaming about someone, you want to tell someone something, like how you feel. The Knight is a messenger, and the Cups are how you feel, love, emotion. And it's like, that's a dream of yours, to tell someone how you feel about something. I don't think it's necessarily that you want to say, oh, I love you, because I'm getting this little bit of reckless energy. And I feel like Spirit wouldn't be like, if you love someone, tell them recklessly, love you, I love you, spill it everywhere, right? But it's like, if it's something about how you feel about something, maybe you need to take like a calmer approach, maybe not be reckless with how you deliver the message, right? All right, help from above. Let's see, what is the help from above for Scorpio? What is the help from above for Scorpio? Ooh, a teacher, a healer. We have number 8. So this is the strength card, right? But it's called the healer card in the Triple Goddess Tarot. Not the teacher, that's a different card. But the healer card, there's something, you have a healer around you, Scorpio, or you're learning how to heal others, or Spirit is helping you heal, or Spirit's going to help you do this, and that's going to help you heal. And I think that's the answer. On the bottom, in fact, I know it is, because on the bottom, we have the Empress energy. All right, let's pull this Divine Feminine, by the way. Divine Feminine energy, Scorpio. All right, let's pull some Angel Inspiration. So Scorpio, not as heavy as I thought it was going to be. I feel, I shouldn't say that. There's been a cost here, right? That's why the 3 of the Dreams card came in reverse, because there's been a price paid, but it's paid. And it's like, now it's done. And now you can move into, now you have assistance. Now you're going to move into this energy. Now you can have whatever it was that your dreams, were. But it's like, before, you had to wait. It couldn't happen yet. Most likely you had to heal. All right, Scorpio. Guidance for Scorpio with this situation. I am using Angel Inspiration. Remember, guys, all my Amazon affiliate links are in the description box if you'd like to take a closer look or purchase them for yourself. We have the happiness card. Scorpio, that's what you're doing. You just want happiness. I feel like you haven't been in a happy energy because you went through something, right? You went through something really big. It's not small. I feel like there's no cards here really showing how big it was, but it's big. There was a high price to pay here. And it's like now you feel like you feel like your karmic debt is paid. I just heard. But it's like now you're going towards the light. You're no longer scared. You're no longer going towards the shadows. It's like now you're getting excited and now you're going towards the light. All right, let's see what else. I think Scorpio, of all the signs, is going to be the sign that knows you can't be happy all the time, right? Like it's going to be the one that knows it for sure. It doesn't need a lesson in that, right? All right, let's do one more. Okay, two more, or however many you want to spit at me. Here we go. 33, the love card is coming out. I feel like this is for me. That's why it keeps coming out. This is going to be about the unconditional love. 38, forgiveness. This is forgiveness. There's someone. It is about you forgiving yourself too, Scorpio. Absolutely. But there's someone that you need to deliver this message to. There's someone you need to forgive, is what it is. Maybe you need to tell them that, yeah, I don't think like you need them to say sorry to you. I just feel like you want to say, I forgive you. And then the harmony card is here. I feel like this is going to bring a great balance. This is going to clear some big obstacle, Scorpio, that's been holding you back from this energy, this being able to heal energy, right? I don't really believe that, though, Scorpio. I'm struggling. I feel like Spirit's getting ready to spank me because I'm going against the rules. But it's like I have a hard time believing that something was holding you back. Like I don't, like for me personally, Scorpio, I don't need someone to tell me they're sorry for me to forgive them. You see what I'm trying to say? And I'm getting this little bit of this energy of you need to forgive someone. It's holding you up, but it's like you want them to say they're sorry. And that's interesting. All right. Let's pull some Moonology Oracle to close it out for Scorpio. With the beneath the surface lies a great bounty. I feel like regardless of who's sorry for what here, this person brought you some sort of great bounty, right? Maybe it was teaching you your worth, self-worth. Maybe it was your own catapulted your spiritual awakening, right? It could be any of these things, but it's like it's something big. With the help from above, it's like it's something massive. All right, so we have believe in the impossible, the blue moon, Scorpio. Yeah. Okay, so the blue moon, we have one full moon a month, right? I don't think we have another blue moon. I don't think we have one this year. Do we have one this year? Maybe it's 2024. I'm not sure, but it's like they're rare. It's that second full moon, and it's rare. It doesn't happen very often. The last one I can remember was my one on the 2020 Halloween. I feel like we've had one since then, but again, they're rare. They don't happen very often. Something very rare, unexpected is fixing to happen with this Leo moon energy. Communication is key. Most likely that's what's going to happen. You have new moon in Gemini, so I'm picking up on some strong twin energy, and the energy is gaining momentum. So yeah, if you've been feeling like communication is coming in, well, there it is. All right, Scorpio, I'm going to leave it right there. I hope that reading was helpful. If it was, please like, share, comment, subscribe, all those very good things. All right, where are we at? Sagittarius. Sandra says that I was just thinking karmic debt paid for reals. Yeah, I definitely got that. Now the question is, which way does the communication go? Because I'm just going to say it. Ready? Again, don't shoot the messenger. I'm most likely picking up my own energy, but I can feel like I'm not. I feel like it's very collective. There's a lot of stubbornness with the Scorpio, right? There's a lot of I'm right and you're wrong and I want it this way. And you know what I'm trying to say? Again, don't shoot them. I'm Aries. We do it too. So I'm just saying. But I feel like that's why this was reversed. It's like it's definitely slowing the Scorpio up. But it's definitely an energy of who's gonna bend first. And I just want to say, Scorpio, if you're messing with an Aries, she don't bend. She ain't gonna bend. She'll burn it down. I hope not. I shouldn't say that. I would hope not. But I feel like that's what I'm sensing. All right. Sagittarius. We have Sagittarius, Capricorn, Aquarius, and Pisces. Ooh, we still have 4. Oh my gosh. We're already at 218. I feel good though. It's not bad. I'm normally like super tired by now. How interesting. All right. This is major stubborn here. All right, Sagittarius. So let's do 218.55 because I've seen it. 218.55. Sagittarius. This is going to be no time, like not time stamp, no date stamps, but we do have the Leo full moon coming on February 5th. You've already felt it. I just got it. You already got it. But it's some people feel it early, some people feel it after, some people feel it and when it's happening. But I feel like for the most of you Sagittarius, you've already dealt with it. All right, let's pull a little higher self for energy of the week. It's not energy of the week. It's energy with the Leo full moon. All right, look at that. Gates of triumph. Success expands in your life. Yes, Sagittarius. I felt it like as soon as I said Sagittarius. It's like some of us worked against the energy back when the Leo new moon was here. So we paid for it when the Leo full moon is here. And it's like Sagittarius did not. Sagittarius worked with the energy back when that Leo new moon was here. And that's why you're successful now that this full moon is here. Beautiful, beautiful, beautiful. On the bottom, infinite abundance. Abundance is pouring into your life. Definitely so much lighter than all the other signs. So you know how I always try to pick a sign that's like leading the way or taking charge? I would say it's definitely going to be the Sagittarius. Doing the things. All right, let's look at challenge or obstacle. Remember, Sagittarius, this is just a challenge or obstacle that you may face. You may face with the Leo full moon. Take off your mask. You already faced it. Look at that. It's number 11. So it's strong. Twin energy. Ooh, temptation. And it comes out in reverse. So you were tempted to do something a different way, but you made the right decision. That is so beautiful. Procrastination's on the bottom as the outcome. I feel like you did procrastinate, but you definitely fixed it, right? All right, let's pull some Triple Goddess Tarot. Okay. Wonder why we gotta get every time I hear a certain, we're gonna use the Gilded Tarot. Every time I hear a certain tarot, I'm like, oh, there's something different about that tarot, right? So I'm trying to think of like what the different cards are, so I could see why we need to use this specific tarot deck. All right, so this is the Gilded Tarot. The Gilded Tarot. All right, so take off your mask. We have the Three of Pentacles and Knight of Swords. Three of Pentacles is teamwork. But this is why, look, very first card out. Gosh, I love spirit. Anyway, so Three of Pentacles is teamwork, but in the Gilded Tarot, he's by himself. So, you know how normally the Three of Pentacles, they're like at the church and they're building the things, and it says that these people work together really well and that they respect your opinions and respect your work and whatnot, right? See how he's by himself and he's having to do all the work by himself. No one is respecting his opinion or his hard work. And guess what happened? The Knight comes in. Knight of Swords is freedom, a clarity, liberation. You freed yourself from something because you took your mask off. I do see that it's under challenge or obstacle. I feel like that is the challenge or obstacle. So for those of you that haven't felt this energy yet, this is what's happening. For those of you that have already felt this energy, you freed yourself by speaking your truth, by being courageous enough to tell people the truth. And that's how you freed yourself from that situation. All right, let's look at temptation in reverse. So this is lesson learned. So I feel like this could be something like maybe you never spoke up before, right? And maybe you were tempted to just leave it alone and not speak up again, right? Let's see, what were you tempted by, Sagittarius? What were you tempted by? So we have the Four of Pentacles, something that you were holding on to too tightly. Four of Pentacles says that you need to release something, let it go. But again, I always kind of have a lot of compassion for the guy on the Four of Pentacles, because everybody's like, let it go. And he's like, I can't let it go. This is all I got. So the reason that, like whatever was tempting you could have been, like maybe you were tempted to do something where you were going to have less and you didn't. You held on, you held firm, you spoke your truth, something like that, definitely. But I also feel like you released the mask, right? You took the mask off and showed people and spoke your truth, and that definitely gets the energy flowing. The Four of Pentacles says once you release, then everything starts moving, but we don't. We hold on to it so tightly because we think that's all there is. Procrastination, number 8, is at the end. Look at that. Two of Wands. You made a very important decision. You stopped procrastinating. I think that's really all it is right there. And Judgment's on the bottom. So I just want to say, most likely, this is opening up your path to your purpose. So keep those eyes open, Sagittarius, especially if you're not quite sure where it's all taking you. It's very possible this clean slate is going to give you the map, the path, the route, right? All right, let's pull some guidance for Sagittarius. Beautiful, beautiful reading. So let's see. Guidance. I'm using angel inspiration. We have Archangel Uriel. It's getting that fire lit under you to get you moving. We have silence your thoughts. Don't overthink. The temptation could have been some overthinking for sure. And the Love card is here again. That's for me. Nurture your dreams, number 22. So we have 5, 10, and 22. I think it is. It's time for you to start following your purpose. You've done something. You procrastinated because you knew that it was going to lead you towards your purpose, or you at least felt the energy was going to. But you finally made the decision, and now you're going to be able to do that. Nurture your dreams. I know it's like you're thinking like something that you want, but when you start following your purpose, it, like, I love reading tarot. This is something I want. You see what I'm trying to say? Like, it all goes together. All right, let's close it out with the Moonology Oracle. Beautiful, easy cheesy Sagittarius. So I just want to say, for those of you Sagittarius that you feel like, no, not yet, this hasn't happened, Archangel Uriel, it's going to light that fire. I hope you get ready to move. Don't overthink it, and understand you're just working towards your dreams, what it is that you want. All right, a new start is coming. It's the new moon. The energy is gaining momentum. I can definitely feel that. And prosperity lies ahead. Beautiful. Sagittarius, congratulations. Pat yourself on the back. All right, so I hope it helps. Please like, share, comment, subscribe, all those good things. I'm going to clean up really quickly, and we're going to keep moving on to Capricorn. So we have Capricorn, Aquarius, and Pisces left. Thank you, Junior. how I know I'm doing what I'm supposed to be doing, because this is the easiest thing I've been able to do in over a week. And look at me going at 2 hours and 20-something minutes. Just saying, normally by now I'm exhausted. Kimura on Twitch. Hello. All right. So we are at Capricorn. So Julia, you got here just in time. Look at that. All right, let's do 227.43. 227.43 for Capricorn. All right, so I'm using the deep breaths. The Sacred Traveler. I'm sorry, brain fart and just lost it. So the Sacred Traveler, Capricorn. So I'm asking your higher self. And remember, we're looking at Leo full moon energy. Leo full moon comes in February 5th. Leo full moon. It's a stressful moon for sure, but it's clearing the path. Look at that. I love it. First light, beginning a new cycle. So the path has already been cleared, right, Capricorn? And I picked that up through some of the signs. It was like some of them dealt with the energy already and some of them hadn't. And I definitely feel like Capricorn, you already dealt with the energy, and that's why you're able to begin this new cycle. Remember, guys, this Leo full moon may seem very dramatic, very stressful, and for some of us even painful, but I do feel like it's realigning us where we're supposed to be, where we were supposed to be the whole time. All right, so on the bottom, view from above, get the big picture. So Capricorn, you may not be seeing like why something happened a certain way yet, but I do feel like that's going to clear up for you. As soon as you can start the new cycle, you'll start to have purpose and reason, right? All right, let's look at challenge or obstacle. Challenge or obstacle. The goat, absolutely. We have victim consciousness. So victim consciousness is that woe me feeling, like things are against me. There's a dark cloud following me. So Capricorn, I talked about this earlier, and I just want everybody to know I'm a Capricorn moon, and please remember all these readings are for me. So if they help you, that's yay, great. But victim consciousness, for me personally, is definitely a little like, woe me, dark clouds. I can't catch a break. You know what I'm saying? That type of energy. And here's why it's first light for me, because I've recently realized that I'm the one doing this. There's no dark cloud following me around. The universe is not against me. It's not something that's happening to me. It's something that I'm doing. And so that has helped me with this whole woe me. I can choose happiness every waking moment. I can choose happiness every single day. And that's what I'm going to choose to do. We can choose happiness or we can choose the darkness. And we definitely have to choose the happiness. And I feel like Capricorn, that's what you're doing, because this is a challenge or obstacle, but you're beginning a new cycle. So it's like, this is the old way, and now you're going to do it the new way. Lesson learned comes out. Remember, lesson learned is supposed to help you with victim consciousness. And it says, how teachable are you? So it tells me, Capricorn, that you have the tools. All right, let's look at the outcome. Beautiful. We have inner child. So inner child, again, the abandonment and rejection energy. And remember, I've been saying all week, Capricorn, rejection is God's protection. All right, let's pull a little tarot. And I'm going to stick with the Gilded Tarot. Let's look at that victim consciousness. Why the woe me, Capricorn? All right, so we have the Chariot. The Chariot is your ride or die. This is the person that fights for you, whether you're there or not. But it's also talking about picking a lane. You have to choose here. Three of Wands also comes out. This again has something to do with your future, but again, it's about an action that you need to take, Capricorn. How teachable are you? We have the Six of Pentacles. So someone's going to help you. You do have assistance, and thank goodness that we decided to use the Gilded Tarot. In the Rider-Waite, the Six of Pentacles, only one person is getting the Pentacles. The other person feels like they're being left out. And in the Gilded Tarot, it's about balance. See the scales of balance? It's about bringing balance to everything. Both people receiving the Pentacles. All right, let's look at Inner Child. And remember, this is abandonment and rejection runes. Oh, Capricorn, pat yourself on the back. You have the World card. You guys see the circle? Do you see the cycle? So Capricorn, breaking some sort of massive cycle. Inner child wounds can definitely be like generational wounds. Again, abandonment and rejection. Maybe you're the person, Capricorn, in your family that's going to end that cycle. All right, let's pull some guidance out for Capricorn. All right, so Universal Heart. I seen it right before I turned it over. I just want to say that is the twin card. Universal Heart talks about unconditional love. It's number 24. Be discerning. So it's possible you're not seeing things clearly. It's number 13. Discerning means there's fog. There's something you're not seeing clearly. You need to see it clearly. And last one, Archangel Michael is here. You're highly, highly, highly protected. I mean, this is the number one Archangel, right? We all know Archangel Michael, right? So I do feel like this is you. This is you, Capricorn, healing all these generational wounds. All right, let's pull some Moonology Oracle. Confidence is your key to success, and it is the new moon in Leo. Capricorn, think back of what you were doing in August 2022 when that new moon came in. All right, so we have the end of a tough cycle approaches, and it's the full moon in Capricorn. So that is exactly what's happening. Conclusions are within reach. I feel like that's very true. Be discerning. I feel like the angels, God is sending you the clues. So be discerning. In other words, like dissect it, break it down, make sure you understand it. And that's going to bring you those conclusions. I'm going to leave it there, Capricorn. I hope that reading was helpful. If it was, please like, share, comment, subscribe, all those very good things. We have Aquarius and Pisces next. All right, Aquarius. Spencer's at the door telling me I'm taking too long. He's like, it's bedtime, don't you know? Highly supported, encouraged, and protected. And I'm just done denying it. All right, so Aquarius, here we go. Ready? 236.44, because I seen it. 236.44. Aquarius, we are looking at the Leo full moon. It comes in February 5th. And this is the Leo full moon at 16 degrees. This is the snow moon. This is a clean slate. So Aquarius, the further you strayed, the more painful the alignment. So let's see, how far did you stray? You want to look back at that new moon in Leo back in August of 2022. Let's see if you've done the work. Ooh, look at that. Didn't see that coming, Rosa. All right, Mystic Healer. Healing energy flows through you. Yeah. All right. On the bottom, faraway places. Get ready for new horizons. So Aquarius, this could have something to do with a pretty big change. It could be like a spiritual change, especially with Mystic Healer. It could just be like you're trying to open yourself up to this type of energy, but the place you're in is holding those energies back. Definitely could be. All right, let's pull some Heal Yourself reading cards. So here's what I know, Aquarius. When you're surrounded by stress, drama, chaos, fighting, ugly, negative, lower vibrational energies, it's hard for you to be this mystic healer, right? All right, so soulmate comes out for challenge or obstacle. I don't think it's a soulmate. Self-love comes out for lesson learned. And pay attention to the signs. Yep, Aquarius, hold on to your pants because that full moon is no joke. All right, so soulmate is your challenge or obstacle. I don't think that it is a soulmate. Remember, this doesn't have like twin flame and karmic. I do feel like you're in a different type of relationship, and that relationship could be holding you back from being the mystic healer that you're supposed to be. Self-love is here and lesson learned. So that tells me, Aquarius, that you already know that you need to take care of yourself. Maybe you're trying to take care of yourself and the person keeps pulling you away and pulling you from what it is that you're supposed to be doing. Pay attention to the signs are here. So it tells me that you're seeing signs. These could be like medical signs, like maybe you're having like health issues. These could be like maybe you can't sleep well. My left temple just started throbbing. Very possible, like migraines, headaches, you know what I'm saying? It's causing a lot of stress. All right, let's pull some Gilded Tarot. So you can see what is the soulmate energy. I'm not going to say it's not a soulmate, but here's what I know. When it is a soulmate and not like a karmic energy, it's hard for them to hurt you. It almost hurts them as much as they're hurting you. You see what I'm saying? They don't want to hurt you. In fact, they're remorseful very quickly, right? I'm not sensing that from this energy. And I just want to say, everyone has purpose. If this is a twin, there's purpose, there's reason, and they have their own journey. Yeah. So Three of Swords comes out. There's clearly an unhealthy, broken heart here, right? Self-love, 10 of Cups. So it's like, you know, for emotional contentment that you need to take care of yourself. I feel like the energy is that it's trying to take from you, so you're not able to give to yourself. So in other words, you're pouring from an empty cup, right? You don't want to. I just want to say 10 of Cups is like happy home, happy family. So your goal, Aquarius, is to love your family. Like, that's what you're trying to do. But what's happening is, because you're not taking care of you first, because you're not allowing the healing energy to move through you, it's like you're not able to feel this happy home, happy family energy. You see what I'm saying? Pay attention to the signs. So we have the Hanged Man. The Hanged Man, strong Pisces energy, but this is energy that says you're stagnant. Nothing's moving. Here's how you know you're not making the right decisions. You're not growing. Things aren't coming in for you. Opportunities aren't opening up for you. If the door keeps shutting in your face, you're not in the right place. I promise you. All right. On the bottom, Ace of Wands. I just want to say, this is destiny and this is fate. So Aquarius, if you have some massive purpose that you're supposed to be doing and you're choosing not to do it, oh my God, I just slapped the camera. I promise you, it's just going to get harder. It doesn't just all of a sudden magically get easy for you. You see what I'm saying? You have to do the things. All right, let's pull some guidance. Okay, Archangel Raphael. This is about healing, medical issues, healing. Cherish innocence. For real. And kindness is on the bottom. All right. I'm getting out of my vibe, so I'm going to try to get back in my vibe. Oh, see, look, out of the vibe, and I forgot to pull the Moonology. All right, Moonology 1. Ooh, it's already done. Look at that. Look at that. Show the world the real you, and it's the full moon in Aquarius. Aquarius, I'm just saying, do the things, man. Do the things. You know when you're not doing the things. You know when you're not doing the right things. All right, last one, guys. We made it all around the universe. Can you believe it? Pisces is last. 2 hours and 42 minutes. I'm so proud of myself. Twitch is going to love this stream. Twitch loves the long streams for sure. All right, Pisces. 2:43:03. 2:43:03. All right, Pisces. Last one. Maybe we save the best for last, right? So this is going to be... We're using the energy of the Leo full moon. The Leo full moon. This Leo full moon is full of a lot of drama, a lot of stress. Regardless of whether you've been doing the work or not, you're going to feel that drama and you're going to feel that stress. However, the more work you've done, the easier your alignment will be, right? All right. So I am using the Sacred Traveler. All right, Pisces, vast vistas, expand your horizons, crawling out of that box. Solitude is here and silence, peace prevails. I feel like you have been withdrawn. Maybe you've been doing some shadow work yourself, Pisces, but it's like you've been in some sort of healing process. I feel like you've been reading something. See, like the book is open. Both my ears are on fire. But expand your horizons. It's like maybe you were in the dark about something. You didn't know something. You weren't growing. You weren't learning. I feel like I was kind of in this energy for like a minute, right? About a year, a little stagnant, not furthering my education, no more higher learning, like definitely getting to like a plateau. I feel like that's where you've been, Pisces, and now you're coming out. All right, let's pull some Heal Yourself reading cards. Thank you guys so much for staying with me. I can't tell you how much I appreciate you. All right, look at this. Phoenix Rising coming out. Number 32 for Pisces. Letting Go coming out. I'm liking this energy. And look at that. Unleash your creativity. Pisces, you let go of your twin. Huh? So Pisces had the twin. Do you guys remember? Like for the longest time. And it's like they finally released the expectation. And now they are this Phoenix Rising. And the lesson learned, letting go, tells me it took you a while. Like it took you a minute, right? Unleash your creativity. So that's what happens now. See how she's got the tool in her hand? So now you have the tools, Pisces, and you're going to start to use them. All right. So let's do some Gilded Tarot. And let's look at that Phoenix Rising. So it isn't your challenge or obstacle, but I think it's just about time. See the solitude? It's like you were in the solitude for a long time. So it's like you've been waiting for this Phoenix Rising energy. It's like you tried to let go several times, Pisces, but you had such a hard time you couldn't do it. All right, Phoenix Rising, Page of Swords. This could be about watching someone. I just want to say, Pisces, it could be a little bit of like stalkerish type of energy. That could be like what you're taking over. It's like you're finally saying, you know what? I don't need to check up on that person. You finally realize it's about you. It's about the purpose and not the person, right? And that could definitely be helping you let go. Beautiful, beautiful. Look at that. The Chariot. Again, the ride or die. But I feel like this is a victory and now you have direction. Unleash your creativity. So I mentioned the tool in her hand. It's a wrench. And it is about having the tools, learning the tools, implementing your tools. But here's what I will say about creativity. You use creativity to follow your purpose. So I think whatever the situation is like now you finally have the tool to start following your purpose, right? All right, Knight of Swords. This could be about fear to communicate, and now suddenly you don't have fear to communicate, Pisces. So Knight of Swords, again, freedom, clarity, liberation. You broke yourself free from something, Pisces. All right, let's pull out Angel Inspiration. Let's get a couple guidance cards for Pisces, although I feel like they've already done the work. We have forgiveness here and gratitude. I feel like you did forgive, and that's how come you're able to move into gratitude. And it came out for me all night, guys. Did you guys see it come out for me all night long? My favorite number, my favorite card in any tarot oracle. It's number 33, and the angel inspiration. It's about unconditional love. Pisces, you have arrived, and you now understand what unconditional love is because you finally released those expectations. Congratulations, Pisces. All right, let's pull out the Moonology Oracle to close it out. So we have your hard work is paying off. It's new moon in Capricorn. Absolutely. Work through your fears. It's new moon in Scorpio. I feel like you did. And look at that. Believe in the impossible. My absolute favorite, the blue moon. All right, Pisces. I hope that reading was helpful. Pat yourself on the back, guys. It's a difficult, challenging full moon, but we're going to get there one way or another, right? All right, guys, that's going to close it out. That is all 12 signs. Thank you. I love you guys so much. Thank you for hanging out with me. Super cool. Our view duration has been dropping by the day. I worked so hard to get that view duration up, so I'm so glad to do this long live and get it back up there. So thank you guys that hung out with me the whole way. I cannot express how much that helps me and the channel grow. All right, I will see you guys all very soon. I'm not setting out any schedule. Please just make sure to check on the community tab in my YouTube and of course on my Facebook page. I have been putting updates on there as much as I can, guys. I'm definitely still healing, still going through it over here, but I'm finally back. I'm finally where I'm supposed to be. I'm aligning, however painful it is, and I'm finally ready to go. So yes, guys, I will see you guys all very, very soon. Thank you so much. As always, I'm always sending each one of you abundant love and light on your journey. Thank you, guys.